Mr. Beast?
Yes.
That's so weird you said that. I had a dream last night he lost all his money. That is so weird you said that.
Manifestation.
That is so weird.
Missing the Tonys and the last Costa Rica's Culture Awards.
No.
And you missed the Grammys.
No. Okay.
And the
all
Oscars.
Right, we got it.
Her name is Trish, she's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen, and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
Hello and welcome back to the Just Trish podcast. Get your mugs today at justtrish.com. We are so happy to be here. Also, we are streaming Eras of Trish. Did you miss my tour? Well, you're in luck. We did a pro shot. We filmed our Boston show and it is streaming for a limited time. June 25th, I'll be in that live stream at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Get your tickets today at erasoftrish.com. And before I forget, because we always forget, patreon.com/justtrish, because me and Oscar have been working overtime to give you a production. Okay, we just did an hour-and-a-half react to my Shane Dawson documentary, the first Shane Dawson documentary after actually that like blew him up. And
that blew him up. He was a small indie creator before you came along.
Well, before the Jeffree series, I got 70, 100 million likes. There was a series about Trish where I was very sad and depressed in that one. But get my reactions to it and Oscar's reactions to it. Oscar becomes Shane during our Patreon videos, but the good days. The non-problematic Shane. The wholesome parts of Shane. It gives me like so much nostalgia flashbacks because we're just watching and eating like YouTube, which is what me and Shane used to do all the time. Like we used to watch Strawberry 17. We should just watch Strawberry 17 just for fun, just so I can pretend you're Shane in 2012. Yeah. Just healing this trauma for me. I'm like, we're going back in time. So go check that out. It's up now. We do extended podcasts over there. Patreon.com/JustTrish. There'll be a new headshot of the month up there. It's my pride look. We love you over there. So check it all out. Oscar, where can they find you?
Actually, I'm doing something exciting this weekend.
What?
On Sunday, I am a part of Creators for Peace that's supporting trans rights.
Oh my God,
and
I love.
A lot of iconic creators. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, girl, why am I in the mix? Because it's like Vanilla Mace, the Try Guys.
Stop it.
Oscar from Just Trish.
Are you on a flyer?
I don't know if I'm on the promo materials, but...
Wait, what is it?
It's just a bunch of creators coming together and everyone... I think people stream on their own platforms as well, but then it'll be like on the Creators for Peace channels again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then we're just raising money to support trans rights. And
No way.
Vivian Wilson is also... She's like the guest of honor.
No way.
Yes.
Wait, so what does that mean? Are you guys all doing it from home or are you going to...
No, it's at the Try Guys studio and like, yeah.
And you're all just like on your stream.
It's almost like a telethon or something because it's like it's the whole day it goes and like I haven't got the schedule yet, but they're scheduling it out with like different creators throughout the day. And then if anyone isn't like in the LA area, they can stream it from like their home and yeah.
Oh,
so it'll be like all over the place.
I didn't know you were doing that.
Yes,
How did they access it?
I think it'll be on a bunch of different creators' Twitch or YouTube channels.
Oh my
And then,
gosh.
yeah, and the Creators for Peace channel as well. Yeah.
Oh my God, congrats. First of all, that's so huge. Congrats. Also, good cause. Oh my God. That's the lead. Oh my God. Everyone go there first. Check out everything else after.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I love Vanilla Mace. Yeah, she is like the new it girl I'm kind of like obsessed with.
She is the it girl for sure.
God.
Yeah, everyone wants to collab with her, as they should. She is so funny.
She's so funny.
Yeah.
Real. She was a stripper before all this. Love that.
I love her whole lore. I mean, I'm very late to the Vanilla Mace stream.
Me too.
But,
Me
yeah.
too. I'm always late too. But I was like, love her. Love the Try Guys doing it.
I know. Yeah,
Love
it's
that.
cool. Everyone coming together and supporting.
And Oscar. I'm
Oscar.
so excited. That's actually so cool.
It's really cool. But again, it's one of those things where I'm like, if you weren't so pregnant, I would literally get on my hands and knees and beg you to come with me because I'm scared. I'm like, it's all
Are
like
you?
the cool kids, and then
You
hey,
are,
everybody.
You are so much better at socializing. Like, you're the networker for sure. I'm always in awe when you go out with anybody, like, you know, Anna Collins or like Misha Spice. Like, you're so brave. QT Cinderella. I get my anxiety, which I didn't know I had anxiety, but I get like panicked like day of. I'm like, I should just cancel. I should just do this. Yeah, being pregnant is a great excuse, but this is our last baby where I'm just like, what do I do once I'm not pregnant? Yeah.
No excuses.
Like, I'm pregnant. I can't. Oh my God, that's so exciting.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Oh, you're going to do great.
Nerves, but excited.
You going by yourself or Darian or?
I might make Darian come with me for sure, because just to have like someone to talk to in the corner in case,
No,
like,
you're gonna. Oh my God, you're gonna be so slay. You have to bring your digital camera, take pictures of everybody.
OT, yeah.
I don't know if it's like that.
I can't
guess
forget.
so.
I feel like everyone,
Content creators do that.
will be doing content. I would assume.
Oh my God.
Right? I would think.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for
I
you.
hope Ted Nivison is there.
I was just gonna ask that.
I feel like he doesn't turn down a collab, and I feel like he usually participates in them. So here's hoping.
We'll schedule Ted because I think I have all the guests for when I'm giving birth, but we should definitely schedule Ted because I really love him. And I love him too. Honestly, he's one of those ones where I'm like, oh, we have nothing in common. But when he was here, he was so much fun.
Yes.
It's fun to talk to just people who are so different. Yeah. Just a different, like, way of life and thinking. Like, you know, because we're so similar. Like, we are different, but we're, like, so similar, too,
Yes.
you know? And it's, like, talking to someone who's just so, I don't know, different.
You also got to find something new. Like, what's the new gooning?
That's crazy we talked about gooning with him. I have to look that up. I, like, don't remember. Right. Well, you know, it'll just flow. I like it too because I don't have to like prepare. It's kind of just flows. Like,
yes.
I think I had questions last time, but it kind of didn't.
Yeah, I wrote you some, and then you exposed me.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said Oscar wrote this
my
question for you.
God.
What is it like being straight?
Oh my.
Which I still want to know.
I'm sorry. I am God. Sometimes I can be. Thank you guys for calling me out. Sometimes I can be mean to Moses and Oscar. I try not to be, but
No.
oh my God, it's like my inner something.
No, it wasn't. It was more like, this is your question to
Yes.
ask. It wasn't.
No, but not me being like, these questions Oscar wrote. Like, oh my God, you worked so hard. You wrote the questions for me. I need to not do that. I do that. I'm that person who tries to blame other people. I blame myself for everything. But I'm so excited. And then your LABUBU, you're matching.
Oh yes.
What is
you guys know I
happening?
normally don't take my LABUBUs out, but just for a little like a vibe lift, I'm matching my LABUBU today.
How did this happen?
Actually, I just Googled LABUBU clothes and I saw this little vest and I'm like, wait, I literally have that same vest.
Oh, you already had the vest.
I already have the vest, yeah. So I'm like, oh, I can twin with
You
my
look
LABUBU.
so much alike.
I had to get the like he had glasses, so I'm like, this is perfect. I put these little shoes on him.
The shoes are adorable. Those are giving baby vibes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Wait, so the glasses already came with the LABUBU?
No, it came with this little vest. This is kind of a mishmash of different outfits that I had to put together that kind of looked like what I could
The
do.
jorts?
Yeah, I got the jorts today. Hopefully no jortskate between me and my LABUBU. But I think we're on good terms. So,
I
yeah.
gotta wear my jorts. I have them. I keep forgetting to wear them.
You do
I'll wear
gotta wear
jorts
the jorts
next time.
yes. But yeah, and I love that new Lizzo song where it's like, why are you talking about me, but you can't outdress my LABUBU? And I feel like that's kind of what I'm giving today.
Oh my God. Did she just come out with that song? That's so relevant.
It's not even like officially out
Yeah.
yet. It started on TikTok,
Oh, you
right?
know?
Yeah.
Okay, Moses, no.
Well, the
I
song
know that
when
Lizzo
she
song. Like, what?
when she tagged you, everyone was like, "Oh, she's so Trish coded, talking about LABUBUs
I
in
didn't know
her
she was
songs."
talking about LABUBUs in that, though. Oh my God. I love that. Okay. I love it. Is it he pronouns? What are the pronouns? I don't know.
Technically, if you want to get into the lore, the little ones are all girls and the big giant ones are men
Oh.
or boys. But
Okay, she's rocking
I heard
it.
that he told me he's him.
He did. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So
I love it. Okay.
And I put a little extra blush on today to kind of match him as well.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God! Wait, that's actually so cute. Did you take a picture? This is so cute.
No,
You're
yeah, I guess we
cutesy
can do it
today.
after. Yeah.
This is a cute. I can bring him to the bring him to the telethon. Yes, I got it. You said a she, and now I'm like, no. Okay, got it. Okay.
I don't think he'll leave the house besides today. You know, I
Oh
get
my
really
God.
anxious about like taking LABUBUs out.
That's so sad. You should put him on your little jorts when you go, because that's so cute. If you're just hanging off the
That's
side.
true.
Well, if you're going with Darian, then you can. This is like your baby, so you can practice. You know.
That's true, but this one's the secret. This one's the secret from the set. So it's he's really hard to come by. So I'm kind of scared.
But you're around all the influencers. If they saw that, they're gonna be like,
That's
damn.
true. That is a flex.
It's like a Birkin, you know what I mean? It's like, look at this. They'll think you're so cool. It's a good conversation starter.
You're right. Well, I can bring Moses's LaFufu.
No, don't show
First
it.
of
It's
all-
cursed. It's
First
cursed.
of all, no, do not. I was making a TikTok with him this morning, and as I was doing that, I was like, wanted to know how to call it. It has my name. Do you know that this character is my name, literally Moshe?
Whoa.
His
Yeah.
name's Moshe?
Yeah, with just like an I before the S. Like,
Moishe?
yeah.
That's weird. Did you, not weird, but did you look up the origin? Love the name, but I'm just saying.
No, I was trying, right when we started, I was trying to watch a video to see how they pronounce it. But
Well, how do
literally,
they pronounce it?
I would say Moshe like you did, but
Moishe.
literally
know.
my name. That's insane.
That is actually crazy. Okay, I take back the curse thing. Sorry.
Yeah,
he's
no, we
beloved.
can't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No demonic energy in this house. He's great. I love him for you. I love him for you, honestly. I just give you. You're right. Sorry. I'm a. Okay. Love it. Love it.
No, had we know the name, I wouldn't mind. But once I
Right.
know my name is literally
He's meant to be for you. You love him. Who am I to stop your happiness? Moses is tired.
I mean, I picked
He's
him out
running
of the
house.
crowd, so
I love that it makes you happy. I mean, he's really been going through it with me and the kids. I can't get off the couch. I can't bend over. He's been having to take off. And especially when I was away for 5 days. And yesterday, I was finally here to help with bath time. And I was exhausted. I was like, oh, my gosh. Like, and I had Malibu, the easy one. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, man, I couldn't. You've been going through it. So I'm glad you have happiness in your life. I feel bad. I'm like, am I sucking the life out of you? I'm so sorry. But, okay, that makes you happy, babe. I'm happy for you.
thank you.
So you're what did we call that? Is it a lafufu? What is that?
It's Moshe.
Yeah.
It's Moshe.
He actually has a name.
Okay, well, we love him for making you happy. I love this one though. I love the matching. That's the most iconic.
Yeah, I
thing
love the
ever.
little outfits. Now that I am really starting to get a lot of them, I feel like my next hyperfixation is outfits for the LABUBU collection. I think that's where I'm going.
I feel that's dangerous territory because it's like so much money.
Well, you can get them on AliExpress they just take like 2 months to get here, but yeah.
When the LABUBUs are done.
It's like $3 for the outfit. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like a child. I mean, even our kids. I mean, we recycle. Even the new boy. I'm like, he's gonna be wearing pink little strawberry onesies. You know what I mean? Because it's expensive.
It is
Baby clothes are expensive, and then they grow. I guess the LABUBUs never grow out of it.
True.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like the one size, so
I
that
love
helps.
it.
Yeah. So it's my little emotional support LABUBU. I guess I will have to bring it on Sunday.
You should wear this whole outfit. It's a vibe.
Okay, work. Yeah.
I really like it. And matching with him, so cute.
The ultimate flex is definitely
It's
matching.
so cute. I actually can't get over it. It's like an American Girl doll, but not problematic. You know they're problematic. Those histories of not the mug cam with not our mug. This is the mug cam.
Go out and get your Jaws mugs now, everybody.
Yeah, what? I guess we did get that from a meet and greet. Thank you for a meet and greet. All the gifts here are from meet and greets. We have an AI version of me as the president. We have Britney Spears dolls. We have this. This is beautiful over here. This
Original
thing.
art, yeah.
They're all beautiful. Thank you. We'll just be showing more gifts throughout the show because we got so many. Jimmy got his. He was showing it on his story. That was so cute.
Yeah, I sent it with the footage as a little surprise. And I apologies to Jimmy. I feel like I kind of cursed him. I have like the opposite of manifestation right now because last episode I was like, y'all don't worry about Jimmy. He got the rare big LABUBU and it did get stolen from his front door. Yeah.
Wait, when?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I thought he already
Yesterday.
had it.
Yeah, I thought he had it too.
No, it got delivered yesterday. He opened the door 10 minutes later after he saw the notification. It was gone. It was gone. It's like so hard to get. I feel like I did curse him. I have like the opposite of manifestation.
We gotta take that energy away.
I know,
We
but
need
Well,
to
he has to
sucker.
change his address. I mean,
It was
I
an
think
A.
I
they
him.
know.
I know,
think.
that's what I told him. But we're planning a heist though, or a bust. We're trying
Okay.
to bust him. We
Setting it up?
the one that I bought him came in, so we're gonna save that Pop Mart box and seal it up and make it look like it's a new delivery,
And then what?
and then set up hidden cameras.
Inside the box?
Could you
Oh,
remember
right, in the
those
corners.
glitter boxes? Like, do you remember they had the glitter bombs?
Yes, that's a good
But
idea.
or it'd be hard to just put an air tag in there
Ooh, smart.
so you can
a
track.
little air tag.
My guess, it's closer than you think. It's probably a neighbor.
has to be someone in
It's
his
probably
hallway.
a neighbor just looking at the people and knowing they know what they got because they got it already.
But they're just like waiting down in the mail room. Like he got there 10 minutes
And
later.
it was right to his door, not even the mailroom. That's
so
what's
that's
even
somebody
worse.
looking through it.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, it's an inside job on his floor. Not me. So
Are you sure? You've been saying. That's crazy. All right. Well, we revoke all that negative energy.
Yes.
We're putting manifestation in for you and your life. You're looking for better things. We're all looking for better things. I do group manifestation. Someone asked me if I do this. I'm doing group manifestations for everyone because after my Gerard Way picture, everyone's like, can you do a group? Yes. I am manifesting a way better 2025. This ending. From here on out, what is today's date? June 12th. From here on out, it's gonna be better for everyone listening. Claim this energy. Crack that egg, release the negative energy. You kind of crack the egg, I think, in water. All the negative energy goes down. Put that water under your bed, and that's it. That's all you got to do. And
Just don't forget it there.
don't forget it there. I guess it might smell or whatever. But I'm trying, you guys. I know sometimes manifesting it sounds a little crazy, but you gotta think positive. You can't think of a curse. I just call that one curse. I take back the curse. You're not a curse. Jimmy's gonna get an abundance of LABUBUs.
Yes.
Pop Mart. We take it back. We don't need the PR package. Send it to Jimmy Wetzel.
Justice for Jimmy's stolen
You said it
LABUBU.
here, actually. Send it here. And
Yes,
then
don't
Exactly.
send it to
we'll
him.
send it to him.
I'm like, come on now.
I'll drop it off. We'll go
Hey,
eat
we'll
at
bring him
Benihana.
the cards. We'll just add
That's
that
what
in
I'm telling him.
Yeah.
I've been telling him that though.
But not even that. I feel like it's that part. We'll go to like Benihana, which is like, it's not close, but it's like 20 minutes. We'll go to Benihana and then drop it off over there. We'll be in the area. We'll do it.
yeah, with security.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be the security. So Pop Mart, we only need one for Jimmy. But if you want to send 3,
We'll take it.
we'll take it too. Yeah, we'll make our whole show a LABUBU show. And they'll stay behind Oscar every single time.
Which did bring me to one of my hot topics.
Yes.
Is now insurance companies are offering LABUBU insurance, and people are taking it up.
That's crazy.
It's $94. There's a company in Australia that is starting a $98 policy to cover the LABUBU collection, because LABUBU theft is obviously is real. It's very real. We're personally afflicted by LABUBU theft.
But you can buy 3 LABUBUs for that amount, right? Or something like that.
No, the one that Jimmy bought was like $150 because it's the big one. And
But how soon do they pay you out?
that's
You know what
true.
I mean? Is it like
you are asking the good questions.
2 years
Yes.
later down the road?
That is true. That is
They
true.
need Morgan & Morgan on that case. Sponsor today's episode. That's crazy, though. Yeah, that is good, but, and look, insurance, I don't know. I guess we all need it, but also, does it work? I don't know. It takes forever. I just did the Morgan & Morgan ad read. It says that sometimes they hold it because they hold your money, so they try to drag it out.
It's true. Insurance is very dicey.
Yeah, and so I don't know LABUBU insurance if they're going to pay out that quickly. They should if it's, $150.
Maybe Pop
but,
Mart at some point will offer some kind of
like legit.
LABUBU insurance, because it's real.
They should do that on those packages. Do they? They don't offer the insurance?
No, but he's trying through UPS, and I'm like, yeah, really, fight the man on this, Jimmy.
Okay, but like seriously, Jimmy, stop sending him to your house. Like send him to ours.
Literally, I've been telling him this. Not to
our
victim
address.
blame, but come
no,
on.
right. But I think it's like the seventh
It's an epidemic.
time.
Yeah.
It's like
It
the
is an
seventh.
epidemic.
Yeah. Yeah, you
So many
literally
times.
send them to ours. Although now I'm scared it will happen here too. I'll be like, I don't know, like they'll see the Pop Mart and whatever, but you still can. I think ours might be. I don't know. That is crazy though, because he lives in a very safe building, very secure. Very,
I don't even send him to my apartment either. I send him to my parents' house, and I had like 3 boxes come in the other day, and it's been fine. So
an overflow of LABUBUs.
yeah, because I did accidentally buy not a LABUBU on the TikTok shop.
Not a LABUBU.
No, I think I just blacked. I think I thought I was buying a LABUBU because when it goes up on the TikTok shop, I kind of black out. And the box came, and I was like, "What the hell is this?
What is it?
A hachi poo? It's a hachi poo poo."
I want a hachi poo.
Well, guess what? I got 12 of them.
Really? 12? Oh my god! Did you actually black out? That's so scary.
I think because it happens so fast, and then like the hosts are like yelling at you now, buy it, and I'm like,
Oh my
I think I
God.
thought I was checking out with a LABUBU, but it was a hachi poo poo, and
I want to see.
I have 12 of them. They're like little, they're bag charms, but they're like little, like fuzzy balls. With, like, they're kind of cute, but
Yeah, you won't lose your keys if you put them on your
suppose-
keychain or something.
Yeah,
That's
we
cute.
can pause it
I
out.
want to see.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. My mom was just the other day had a fuzzy thing. She goes, "You should put these on so you never lose." We have one. We have a giant Minnie Mouse on our keys, so we never lose it. It helps. So maybe the hachi poo poos will come through. I like the name.
They do look cute paired with a LABUBU. When I looked them up, everyone wears the little hachi poo poo with a LABUBU. I was like, that's fierce.
Oh, I
That's
love it. I
fierce.
love this. Yeah, I do love this trend though. The only good thing to come out of 2025 are the hachi poo poos and LABUBUs.
Honestly, T, yeah.
I love it.
It's
At
like
least
the
it makes
silver
people
lining.
happy.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Even Moses was his fake one. I'm like, well, if it makes him happy.
It's not fake.
know.
This
It's
is the
definitely
original.
fake.
No,
It's not a
yours is the
LABUBU.
fake. This is the original.
Oh my gosh. I also love that you're wearing Stitch today. I just noticed that. I was like, okay, Stitch.
T.
Well, I ran out of the Amazon shirts, and
We gotta get more.
they don't have more prints.
Isn't Stitch canceled? Didn't he get canceled?
I don't think Stitch got canceled.
The creators.
Mm,
It's fine. Are we
I
under
think
contract?
maybe Lilo's sister. People were mad at Lilo's sister, or I guess
Okay.
Disney. I don't know for changing that
Need to
Stitch?
name.
bring Jimmy back.
Yeah. He had a deep analysis on Lilo and Stitch. This was really good. It looks like I saw some like kids crying. I was like, that's kind of trauma in the movie theater.
True, they really played it out long. Yeah,
and they were like sobbing that it was really sad. I just saw a clip and he's like sinking to the bottom of the ocean, and I was like, oh my god! And all these kids are like crying, and he's just like peaceful about it, and I was like, this is so
It
sad.
almost like White Lotus when the guy dies with the fruit, but then he looks like he's drowning.
Oh yeah,
It kind
is
of gave
very
me that vibes, yeah.
But I would imagine that he can breathe underwater or something. Like, I don't know.
He
He's an
sinks.
alien.
He sinks.
His one weakness is water.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he's like the gremlins.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
That's interesting. Antidote. Oh, well, antidote or note? I had something to say. Is that an antidote? Is that an anecdote? Anecdote? Is that
Yes.
something to say?
Yeah.
Is it?
Something to add, yeah.
Something that, okay, I have an anecdote to that. Thank you so much to the sponsor of today's episode, MeUndies. Woo! Sponsor I've been waiting for. If you know anything about me and my husband, is we wear matching undies and we wear matching MeUndies. I love them so much. I have been obsessed with MeUndies. I've literally been wearing them for the past literally 5 or 6 years. They come out with fun new prints every single month. I am so obsessed. They have new spring prints right now, and they're just so fun. And I'm wearing a 3X right now, and they're so comfortable. Okay, it's my favorite. They have different designs, different shapes, but they now have the Ultra Model feel-free undies and bralettes, which is game changer. I was like, once I tried these out, I was like, oh, the comfortability. I needed nothing squeezing me, nothing poking me, just comfortability. We love to see it. Ladies, it's time to break up with your old uncomfortable undies and bralettes. Spring is here, and that means fresh starts. Starting with MeUndies, giving your top drawer a major glow up. These Ultra Modal feel-free undies and bralettes are what I'm wearing right now, and they are game changers. There's a style for everyone, from all black classics to fun expressive prints. MeUndies has a look for everyone. Plus, they come in sizes extra small to 4XL, guaranteeing a flattering cut for every body. I just ordered a me and a Moses some matching Jurassic Park undies, which I'm really excited about. I think we have them for literally every holiday that comes around, even St. Patrick's Day, which we don't even celebrate. I just get excited. I have us on the monthly plan. You can do a one-time buy, or you can have them come to your house monthly for some new undies every month, because you deserve it. MeUndies' signature softer than soft Ultra Modal fabric is breathable, stretchy, and oh so comfy, making it ideal for all-day wear. MeUndies is also responsibly sourced. They use sustainably sourced materials and work with partners that care for their workers. Problem-free philosophy. Not happy with your first pair of undies? It's on MeUndies. Spring into comfort with MeUndies. Support the show by going to MeUndies.com/Trish and using my code TRISH to get 20% off your first order plus free shipping. That's MeUndies.com/Trish, code TRISH for 20% off plus free shipping. MeUndies, comfort from the outside in. We love you, MeUndies. I was so happy to get this because we've been tried and true customers for a very long time. So thank you for sponsoring the podcast. Check them out. It's all I wear. It's the most comfortable thing in the world. Sizes that actually fit me. And don't write up my butt. To our spoiler alert song. Shout out T.KYLE for doing our spoiler alert. I don't think we've given him a shout out.
Oh, yes.
Spoilers are coming. Ooh, spoilers are coming. Spoiler warning. Get out now. Spoiler alert.
3, 2, 1.
Spoiler warning. I'm getting your contact information from Oscar. I love T.KYLE. I've known him for so long. He's such a Britney stan. He's the best.
And Addison stan currently,
Oh,
of
is?
course. Yes, he's going hard for
He
Addison.
knows. Addison really is. She really is that girl. We love you, T.KYLE. He remixed my Freaky with the Idol song. I forgot what it was. I think it's called Freak or something like that. He's so good.
I'm just a freak.
Freak?
Yeah, that he did that. Freaks X Freaky mashup.
Yes, it was so good. Wait, that song really was mine, I feel. They really did come for my nachos on that one. So, anyways, we love you, T.KYLE. Come on the show. He was like at my New York show, and he just like waited in line to meet me. I was like, I know you. I've gone to brunch with him with Daniel Prada. I was like, you don't have to. It's very nice when people do that. They support, but also hit me up if you know me. But the tour's over, but airs@trish.com. You can get exclusive merch there too. All right. Well, are you buying the insurance then, or what?
I'm not, because mine is, safe, I guess, in my home. You come in there, you're dealing with me.
And the dogs.
On my own insurance, yeah. But yeah, I feel like if anyone needs it, it's Jimmy, because he likes to take his out in the go, and I'm not that.
That's crazy. You don't take him out, because that's the fun. It makes people happy. Whenever I see him at meet and greets, I'm like, oh my god, you're
It is fun. It is fun. I just am so I would be so anxious 24/7.
But what do? You just go to admire them?
I just walk into my room. They aren't together on a shelf. I stand there and I nod and I smile.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't even TikTok it, because I never see anything.
I really don't. I just
Well, then you'll need the insurance if you start showing what you have there.
That's true. You're very smart, actually. More people should be like you, showing less on social media.
I walk in there. Sometimes I'll be on the couch with Darian, and I'm like, I want to go look at my LABUBU, and I'll just walk over and look at him.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute. Okay, so you appreciate them, you admire them, yeah. I do that with purses. I'm always buying purses, but I never use them. Everyone's like, "Where do you even go?" I'm like, "Nowhere. I just like to see them in my
sometimes you
closet."
gotta sit in the closet and just look at them, be amongst them. Yeah.
Just look at them. They're so pretty.
Although I did react to your closet review, your closet tour that you did a couple of weeks ago on my channel, and I was like, I guess I'm just not a purse girl, because I was looking, I'm like, I don't know if I like a lot of these purses.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
blasphemy right there. We're fighting. I take back every nice thing
That's
I
what I
say.
said too. I said I was, because when you were buying them too, it was like maybe like 2019, 2020. I was like, if we were like close and I said I didn't like her purse, it'd be Oscar dumb as hell. I would be exposed.
Sure,
Yes.
for sure. Not liking purse. I mean, you have no taste.
I do like
No
your Louis.
taste.
I like your Louis.
What closet tour was it? Was it the professional one?
The Insider, Business Insider.
The Louis matches your vest. You know what? I'm gonna be with you on a lot of these. I do sell a lot of them on Poshmark because sometimes even I'm like, these are kind of ugly.
I feel like you're probably more in the majority. I feel like most people
Like the purses?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some that Birkin I'm looking at right now. It's like
The
that's
wildest one to me was your Chanel birdcage purse. Like that
Awful.
one, I stand by. Like that is a crazy purse.
That's a
Awful.
piece of artwork.
I've been trying to sell it since I got it. Remember, I got it in the quarantine. I didn't know how much it was. I thought, okay, maybe $5,000, $20,000. You can't even put anything in it. It doesn't look
It is
good.
also just so the opposite of your brand.
I
It's
know.
so
right?
nice.
Like, where am I gonna wear it? It's tiny.
I have an idea next episode.
I like where you're going.
gonna
Wait,
put-
you know? How do
We're
you
gonna put a
know?
LABUBU in it.
Yes. A LABUBU in there would kind
In
of
a
be
cage?
tea.
All right.
Yeah,
Give me.
'cause
Where's
that's-
my Chanel one? Oh, it's over
Because that's
there.
the way to carry it. It will be more secure, and nobody who's gonna
We'll
try
try
to
it.
steal.
People want the LABUBU more than the $20,000.
That is so true. All right, props department, get on that for next week. We might as well showcase that ugly bird cage too, because that thing, I regretted it. Even that was the time where I was making so much money and I was buying all these Birkins, and I definitely regret it. I know when I think about that, I was like, all the money I was making, I'm like, how did I spend all of it? Like, that's crazy, because like now I'm like in my
Oh, I
non-spend
remember.
era.
I remember.
My boxes.
She was like everything was like $50,000. It was like icebox.
You had a lot of-
Icebox. She made a watch, a sad boy watch out of diamonds. It was like dollars. like
it's so bad.
but it was like that. It was like one day, the next day, Dior boxes,
Oh
because
my
I would
God.
unbox everything for you. There's like 10 Dior boxes,
That I
10
never
Chanel
wear.
boxes, 10 Louis Vuitton
Louis
boxes.
Vuitton is like, yeah, that was, I don't know what was wrong with me. I guess I just was empty.
I mean, you were making like you said back then, you were making so much, and you didn't see, you didn't think I'm gonna have kids, right? I'm gonna have, like, you didn't think, where's that going?
I never thought I'd like buy a house. I was like, this is just it for me. But damn.
And I think you also didn't transition yet. Like, there was a time on YouTube where you could buy a purse for 30,000, make a video, and the video would make 30,000.
True. Honestly, tea.
But
Yeah.
those days are over. So now you're just
Yeah.
buying the stuff and you're not recouping
Oh yeah,
it
the
back.
hauls. That's true. I used to do hauls and I could like just make it back. Like, okay, make it back. But yeah, nowadays I get like $80 for a haul. Yeah, I'm so much better. Thank God. Oh my God, thank God. Because I was spiraling. Even when we got married, oh my God, I still was spending like every single penny I earned. I was just like, damn. I remember we were getting so close to the wedding, and I told Moses, I'm like, I have no money left. I'm like, can you take out some credit lines? Because I didn't have good credit. I didn't have anything. So here I am asking Moses like max out his credit card. I'm surprised you still married me, to be honest, because I would have been like, hell no. He's resetting the cameras. He's not ignoring me. It's an awkward time to get up.
Yes. He's walking out.
It's crazy. No, you stood the test, because I remember crying, because I was like, oh my God, we were like a month out, and I remember just being like, I have no more cash, and whatever. I hate talking about the wedding, because every time we do, it's like it's something awful, like whatever. But
No, but I remember, like, she set me down. She was like, okay, this is the situation. I won't say exactly. And I was like, okay, that's the situation we're handling together. It's my situation now too. It's not like
oh my God,
your situation.
Babe, if someone asked me, because first of all, he didn't even care about a big wedding or a honeymoon or anything like that. I had 3 weddings planned in my head. We went down to 2, but it's like at this point we're a month away. We've already committed. Like, we have to like finish this out. And literally, like, I don't know. If someone said that to me, and they had like said like, I'm committing this much to the wedding, and then all of a sudden was like, I actually don't have that money anymore, I'd been like, well, you wanted this. But I'll tell you what, to the very end too, we were like looking for, I think we had $2,000 we needed to pay the Elvis impersonator. Moses found a way to get that $2,000 and pay that Elvis impersonator. And it was great, because our Elvis got COVID, the original one we paid or whatever, and then we didn't have the money. Yeah, it was crazy. And then he found one, he was on the phone with him. He paid him directly. Moses, the day of our wedding, is giving checks to everybody. Like, just here's a check, here's a check, like just writing things out. So I don't know if I would have done that, but glad you did. Thank you for being
I
here.
mean, because the marriage, like when they say, in good or worse, all those things, that's before, it's not like at that moment you're like, okay, from this moment on. It's like,
That is the moment.
no, but the moment you propose, the moment, like you have to
No.
think about all those things at that moment. Like, because so much can happen between proposal and marriage, like the actual wedding.
But you can get out before the wedding because the vows happen at the wedding. You could
But
have
there's
still
no
gotten
getting
out.
out. Like that's
There literally is. You could
No,
have
but
not
that's-
married me.
right. But my feelings were my feelings. Like they were still the same feelings. They didn't change because of
That's crazy.
material things.
Mine would have helped. That would have been like, what the hell? Because that's kind of, I feel like that's why people get divorced, like fraud or something. It's like, but what? I thought you had this
but
money.
but that's the difference though. Like our connection was not because of that. You know what I mean? If I came and I pretended to be a rich man and like I have a Ferrari, I have a castle, I have this and that, we get married or close to marriage, and then you realize, oh, he was renting that, he owes that, this is not his
Yeah,
house.
me.
Right? That's a con man. No, but
Literally me,
that's not how it was between us.
Yeah, which is good. I think that was like a good thing ultimately because then I don't know if I fully was like, you never know. I never trust anyone because we only knew each other a year. But then after that, I was like, I kind of trust him because I have no money. I have nothing going for me actually at the point we got married.
You gotta be in it for the right reasons at this
Yeah,
point.
I was
But everything,
so
like
shook.
everything from that moment on, we built together.
Yes, that's true. But anyways, be careful who you marry, everybody. That's the moral of that story. TikTok. All these who did after I marry.
Be
It's
careful
so
who
true.
you marry. Be careful who you cruise with on the other side.
Oh, yes, the cruising
You
for
never
sure.
know who you could get.
I think
I
I'd
still
rather
don't know what it
cruise than get
means.
married anymore. I mean, now I'm glad I married you, but anyone else, people are shady out there. People do love to
Oh my
pretend.
God.
They love to pretend, especially when it comes to wealth. And yeah, you don't marry someone for the money, but I would be like shook if all of a sudden you're like, I have this
No,
job,
but
and then I was
there's-
like, wait, you're not going to your
But
job.
there's plenty of men that do trick women to think that they have more than they really do.
Well,
Like that's a real
I
thing.
told you before we got married. It's not really fraud. I told you before there was an out. You know what I mean?
But even then, it wasn't like it wasn't like I kind of knew. Like I didn't think.
Oh, really?
Like I didn't think.
How did you know? You just were like, you're spending too much money.
Well, you always went to zero. You always spent everything you had, and then before we got married, you pretty much looked at, okay, this is how much I have. I'm gonna make music videos exactly. Like
That's
that's
true.
literally what it was. She scheduled the music videos. I think it was like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
She scheduled them all with a budget.
Your bank account was your budget of what you could spend.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so pretty much by the last music video, she'll be at 0.
I'm dead. The checking account was the budget.
That was
is
the budget.
funny.
Yeah. And
That was
that's
exactly
true. I
that.
think I gave
So
Andrew.
each music video, the budget was dependent on what, so that's why the military one, the big one.
Oh, that's right.
That was like early
yes. I wanted to do like 6 music videos, including the merch and stuff like that. And I think I had like 350,000. I was like, this is what we got divided
like
into the videos.
The videos for the merch cost more than the merch ever made.
Oh my God.
Like the commercial for the merch was
Thank God for Poshmark, people buying that Sad Boy merch. People see it now, and I was like, I remember we sold like literally like 10 units of Sad Boy merch, and I was just like, and we spent like so much money on it. But Poshmark, slowly but surely, we're getting rid of that Sad Boy. My mom is hawking it. It looks good on people, by the way. When people wear it to the shows, I'm like, wow, thank you for buying that 4 years later. I mean that because what a show that was. But anyways.
Are you still thinking of doing a pop-up for your decluttering?
Yes,
Yay.
yes. I have we're working with organizers, AE organizers. They've been really great. They've been here organizing, so we're going to try and we have to get the shelves for the garage, but once we do that, yeah, we're going to do a little estate sale, not at the estate. So we're going to do it
at Jimmy's house.
Everything will be stolen.
I didn't think about that. Like, do we need security? Who works it? Like, I'm trying to figure, is it just my mom, like, taking transactions? Like, I don't know how
It's
that's
like
working.
any other store. It will be a pop-up store. It will be a storefront. You show up.
There's so much stuff, you guys. So come one, come all. I'll let you know. It'll probably be like August. It probably won't be before the baby, but probably August because I have so much stuff. I just want to get rid of everything. That's why I'm not good with organizers. Like, that's why Mose and my mom's helping because I'm like, I literally just say trash everything. I want nothing. But we have to keep some for the estate sale. Very excited for it. Yes, it's going to come.
Oh, yes. I'm so excited. I'll be there working. I'll take shifts.
Working.
I know Lena is going to run that like the Navy, though.
Yeah.
She's not going to play.
She's not gonna play.
She uses her personal Instagram just to be like, look what's on Pouch today. I'm like, work, Lena. I love it.
It's so true. It's just pictures of items,
Yes.
like what's there. Be like, I have an employee discount. She's like, I have to check with Trish, actually.
I know, it's always funny when I open Instagram and I see something like, wait, this is my wife's shirt or shoes, and then I realized what I'm looking at.
It is funny. I know. She's like, here's what's in the menu today.
Oh, I'm so excited to see her in that pop-up.
Oh,
She is going to be on it.
She's the number one pusher for it. She's like, when are we doing it? When is it? I can do it next week. She's very that person that wants to do it right now, everything right now. She's over here every day getting stuff. I'm like, just slow down. I'm like, can you watch kids? Yeah, I gotta get Posh though. I was like, okay, well, let's do the kids and then we'll get the Posh after. But yeah, that's coming soon. Maybe the Rainbow Birkin will be there. I don't know. We gotta get the Rainbow Birkin off the floor. The Rainbow Birkin's just sitting on this floor, and I just keep thinking like, oh my god, what if like?
It's not like it's right next to me on a carpet. It's all nice.
Okay, well, and all the LABUBUs in that basket. There's just like a lot happening.
Yeah.
We'll get the insurance.
Yeah, you do need insurance.
There it is. All right. There's so much happening today, but nothing happening at all. I love it. What are we eating later? We always eat Wendy's. That's like our only thing.
It's been hitting though.
Wendy's is so good. That's kind of the new fave.
I think now that we figured out my burger, we can.
Oh, did you know that?
Oh,
Moses
no, I
got,
didn't get the burger update.
thanks to me.
Yeah.
Because
you
I was
cracked
looking
it.
at all the little things. What was it? You kept getting the juniors or something like that.
No,
We had
there's
a-
one that just it looks like the picture looks like a regular burger. It says it is, but it's not. And then
There was something
we
and
found
you were.
something else. Like
It's like the Dave's one. You need to get like
Yeah,
a Dave's
some-
burger or something.
yeah, and I'm like, who's Dave?
Okay. We figured it out. Everyone was dying to know the arguments about that. And more of that story too is also just don't believe like the internet. Oh my god, you know what I mean? Don't feel bad. Don't compare yourself to other people because I think people my whole life are always like Trisha's so rich. She's so
I
rich.
thought she was talking about the burger. I was talking about the burger, the picture.
Well, that too. Honestly, those burgers are deceiving on that thing. Don't believe anything, really. I don't know. Try and tie it back. I don't know. Don't compare your lives to others because I was probably the brokest of anyone out there. I was zero like every month. So actually negative. So, you know, just don't compare. It's okay. Money also does not mean everything. Money doesn't, you know what I mean? It's good to have, I guess, but.
Well, I guess this is a good relationship question for you guys too that I'm very curious about. It's something that you talked about a lot before, but Scarlett Johansson said how she always had trouble having a relationship with anyone outside of the industry because of all the intimate scenes that she has to do with like partners when it comes to like just romance scenes and obviously sex scenes, and how that was always a challenge in her relationships. She said, obviously, if I was like dating an oncologist, I wouldn't know what they needed to do for their jobs, and like they wouldn't know what was involved with like her jobs with like, you know, the different sex scenes and stuff.
Well, I think you would know what your oncologist fiance is doing or partner is doing. Like, you know, they're looking at vaginas, right?
Well, yeah, sure.
What's oncology?
I don't know.
Or is it eyes?
Wait,
An
but
oncologist?
Isn't it guy called?
gynecologist,
Oh,
but
what's an oncologist?
but a gynecologist, like that's their, like it's a doctor. Like,
What's an oncologist?
They treat cancer.
Oh. Well,
Well, I guess it could be.
that's
in
true,
a-
but she
yeah.
would know what they're doing then. Like, you
I guess
know?
she was saying she wouldn't know like the technical aspects of it too. And she said, I also think it's easy to create a lot of jealousy when a person is not involved in the industry, because actors by nature are very free spirited and they create very intimate relationships with people at work. They can be loyal to a partner and also very engaged in all these other kinds of relationships. And I think it can be a blurry line for some people.
Who's her husband? Colin Jost.
Yeah. But she said when she's dated outside of the industry, it always ended bad. I feel like you kind of would agree, though, right?
I did date outside the industry. Moses.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I guess I only see him as a host, but you're right. He was before.
He's in the industry.
Yeah, now.
yeah, I've done plenty of sex scenes in the past. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, I think we do talk about this. I feel like I think it's just like I'm so like hypocritical with this one. Like, you know what I mean? I think it's like it just depends, I think, if you're a jealous person or not. Because if it's Moses doing a sex scene for a movie, I'm gonna be like, hell no. But if it's like me, like he's not jealous, you know what I mean? Because I know I trust. Like that, I don't think that he's gonna go like be with Scarlett Johansson if he does a sex scene with her. But it's just jealousy on my end. Who was just talking about this? Glenn Powell's ex-girlfriend was talking about
Gigi
it.
Paris.
Yes, how she said, what was she on? She was on a not Call Her Daddy, right? It was just
No,
another
she was
podcast.
on a podcast called Too Much.
Too Much, and she was saying they asked her about the Glenn Powell situation and how he just said it's work and work comes first, like basically, and she wasn't like allowed on the set or something like that.
Yeah.
And basically, like she knew that he was going to do this thing with Sydney Sweeney, but she was like, why are you, what did she say? Like, why, don't embarrass me. Like, you've been with me for 3 years. Like, why would you embarrass me like this? Which I think is the big thing, right? Is like, you don't want to be embarrassed, but if it's just like a job, you know what I mean? They went and took it a step further where they're like, we're going to do like a fake romance, like Bridgerton
because
style.
basically, like, the gist of what she said is like all he was asking was for him to like just denounce the rumors, and he wouldn't, and Glenn wouldn't like say this is false because of like aren't they together, was like promoting the movie so much,
which is crazy when one's engaged and one has a girlfriend of 3 years, because it's like the Bridgerton, we get it, they were both like technically single as far as we knew, but we knew they had significant others, so it's a weird will they won't they, because it's like I'm married.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring today's episode. Okay, let's spill a little tea. Here's a dirty little secret that insurance companies do not want you to know. Insurance companies make money by holding on to your money. So after an accident, they'll delay, deny, drag things out, all so they can keep stacking those profits while you're stuck waiting. Morgan & Morgan fights hard against these corporations to fight to make sure you get every dollar you deserve. Now this part is actually wild. In court, insurance companies love to act like the driver is the one paying the verdict. But the truth, it's almost always the insurance company writing the check, not the person behind the wheel. Like one client in Pennsylvania got offered $500,000. Morgan & Morgan said, try again, and got them $9 million. Another client in Florida was offered $0 and walked away with $20 million. That's not just lawyering, that's main character energy, period. There's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm. Hiring the wrong firm can be disastrous. Hiring the right firm could substantially increase your settlement. With Morgan & Morgan, it's easy to get started, and their fee is free unless they win. Just click the link in the description below or visit forthepeople.com/Trish. That's forthepeople.com/Trish, or click the link in the description below. This is a paid advertisement. Thank you, Morgan & Morgan, for sponsoring today's episode.
And like she was just like she didn't want to feel disrespected with everyone like speculating like, oh, is she okay with like her man like hooking up with Sydney? She was like, so when she was just saying like, just say that this isn't real and we can go on with it, but he like obviously prioritized the movie. But I kind of feel like at that point, is it almost like he must not have been so in love with it? I feel like if you're so in love with someone and they ask you that, you're like, yes, like you are more important than this movie, blah, blah, blah. But, right?
But that's rare with actors like that, people like that. You know,
What?
That their significant other is more important than their career and movies, or if it's rock stars and they're like
But actors know, like Walton Goggins shut it down. He's very much like, and with my wife, these rumors are dumb, these rumors are stupid. Like actors seem to shut it down. Maybe not rock stars, Tommy Lee or something like that, but I feel like the other ones.
I don't know, because usually we don't know about, like I didn't, like for me as a viewer, I had no idea that one of the boyfriend, girlfriend, married, like I don't know those things. So you just see what they tell you.
The Glen Powell and Sydney Sweeney, what did you see from that?
No, I'm just saying, like I had no idea what their relationship status is. You know what I mean? So if somebody tells me they have a romance, I just believe that. But they have a real life. There's real people out there.
But that's what the girlfriend's saying, is like, why don't you just denounce it?
So it's wrong. And that girlfriend has a family and there's friends and it's embarrassing and everyone is asking you what's going on, and
because
he
it's
doesn't
also
care
the
about
thing
it.
that like almost like with Kath, JoJo Siwa's ex-partner too, like because everyone runs to Kath's TikTok and leaves the comments. Everyone did that with Gigi. Everyone like ran to her her Instagram and left comments about like asking about Glenn and Sydney, you know. So like it does make you look foolish just to be like
that part,
to be standing by a partner and then everyone speculating.
Yeah, I don't like that. That'd be like, yeah, say something. If you don't say something, especially when it's like so wild. And she told him to say something, and he's like, work comes first, and then she's like, that's when I knew I was done. So if that's the case, like, yeah, hell no. But if it's just like a scene and everyone knows you're like married and like whatever, like I don't think it's an issue if it's me. If it's Moses, I think it's an issue because I'm jealous. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be like, what the hell? But again, I always said this, I stand by it, but maybe because it may not happen. But I always just thought if he like had a role in a movie or something, I'd be like, I guess at the end of the day, if it's like a big movie, I'd be like, I guess, yeah, do a sex scene.
I know, but her statement is very confusing and deceiving, I feel like, because she's the one you just read.
Gigi's?
No.
Scarlett.
Because she just said, you can be loyal, but at the same time, you can develop like really intimate. I'm like, no, you're talking about like that's not being loyal anymore.
Oh wait, what did she say? She said you could develop intimate what?
She said, it's easy to create a lot of jealousy when a person not involved in the industry because actors by nature are very free-spirited and they create very intimate relationships with people at work. They can be loyal to a partner and also very engaged in all these other kinds of relationships.
So that just contradicts herself. She engaged in other relationships, free-spirited. I'm like, you're in an open relationship. And whatever work puts in front of you, you're...
I think my interpretation is it would be easier for her, say like, theoretically, okay, if it was like Scarlett Johansson and Glen Powell, I feel like it'd be easier for her to understand like the PR optics of like Glenn flirting with Sydney versus like Gigi, who's not like an actress.
Right.
Because Scarlett kind of knows the game of like PR. I feel like that's kind of what she's saying.
Right,
like,
but the way I read it, it's like she's okay. Like the other person has to be also into open relationships. That's what I mean. Like usually when two people are into open relationships, it's fine. But when only one, then it's a problem.
I don't know if it's
which
an
is
open
exactly what
relationship.
she's saying.
I don't think it's an open relationship. I think it's like she's just saying you get close to people at work, which I kind of relate to. Not to bring it back to me, but like kind of like on tour. We watched Righteous Gemstones yesterday on season 3, and she's like, she just got back from tour. She's like, on tour we do this, and I feel like the very same. But it's true. Like I feel like you get really close to people. Obviously, everyone I'm with is queer on tour. Like we're all like whatever, you know, they're all gay men, whatever. But you get close to them, so you feel like you have like a close relationship. So
Right,
obviously,
that's
it's
friendship. That's a bond.
So I think that's
she's
what she's
talking.
saying.
She said intimate. She's talking about intimacy. She's talking about intimacy.
I kinda
This is what
think
we're all
too-
talking
You
about.
think?
I think it's like almost to relate it to like a current press tour, like The Materialist. It's a movie with Pedro Pascal, Dakota Johnson, and Chris Evans. Like Chris Evans is married, but him and Dakota Johnson are like they're like a love triangle in the movie. And Dakota Johnson and Chris Evans are doing the press tour by themselves because Pedro's filming Avengers. But they're like so like their chemistry is good together, and they're very like playful. They're very like they hug and stuff. So I think it's like you, as an actor, you have to understand that like you probably have a better understanding that this is like very PR. Like you kind of have to have good chemistry to sell the movie, but that doesn't mean I'm not at the end of the day not like loyal to my partner or wife, husband, whatever.
I think Penn Badgley does it good. I feel like when he's promoting you, he's just like, I don't know. I know he's like very like whatever, but I think he does it good. He doesn't seem flirty with any of his.
But it's easier for him because it's like the characters like the show is like he's a serial killer, but versus like a rom-com, like you have to have same with like Anything But You, like it was a rom-com, so
I see.
you have to really sell that they could be a couple in order to like promote the movie. So it is hard. Like I could never do it either. Like
really
not like a just because you people like ship them so like hard. Even like How to Train Your there's so many things right now, but How to Train Your Dragon is also another one. And I had to research, like write the questions and stuff for the interviews, and like the fan, like and it's a younger fan base, but they want the two stars to date so bad, Nico Parker and Mason Thames. And Mason has a girlfriend who's also an actress. She's in the new Hunger Games movie. So I feel like maybe it's probably easier for her to understand, because when Hunger Games comes out, they're going to want her to date the guy who plays Haymitch, so.
I see. Yeah. So she'd be like, well, this is what we have to do for our job. I think it's like, again, just like not crossing a line. Like,
You have boundaries. Yeah.
The Glenn and Sydney one was pretty like hardcore. You know what I mean? They were pretty much like.
Yeah. Because for like Mason Thames and Nico Parker promoting How to Train Your Dragon, they're very like clear. Like when they asked about like, oh, people ship your characters, they kind of laugh it off. They're like, yeah, like our character, like they make it about their characters.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like interfere with like their actual personal lives, so you do have to have like some kind of boundary.
Everyone should just promote movies like it did well in the box office is It Ends With Us, just like complete opposite. Don't take pictures with each other.
Sue each other.
Kind of tea.
Because you remember when it was
campaign.
happening and no one knew what was happening? They're all like, why are there no pictures with Justin Baldoni? And then like, and still to this day, I mean, it's why we watched it. I was like, well, I'm going to watch this movie.
Yeah, honestly,
like,
that did work.
So maybe they just got to do
the
the opposite.
opposite.
Just never see each
That's
other
a
on
good
the red
strategy,
carpet.
yeah.
And then they could avoid all this, honestly.
You're kind of right.
I love it. Well, when I do a rom-com, I'll let you know. But
Yeah, when you have the personal experience.
I just think, I don't know. What do you think, non-industry over there?
Well, I think that it's up to the actor to give confidence to their partner. So I'm like, okay, you want to push it really far as pretending there's romance. You have to also push it really far, giving confidence to your partner. But it seems like Glenn was the opposite. It's like, no, that's work.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I don't care what you like, that's work.
Yeah.
So that's the opposite.
It wasn't
of-
like Judy
it's
Gemstone to
more
her
like-
husband.
Yeah, it's more like, okay, I'm going to do this, but at the same time, I'm going to propose to you. So, I'm serious. You know what I mean? Like, you do something serious. Like, you have to be compensate on that to give them the security because you're doing something that makes them feel insecure.
Yeah, I could never, if I was like on Bridgerton the next season, I could never pretend to be in a romance because they know I'm so tied to Moses. So I think it's also just like if they know you're tied to someone or not. It's like, because Sydney Sweeney's like person also was kind of private. So I think it doesn't.
Yeah, it was super private.
Yeah, I feel like Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, she couldn't like pretend to be with her co-star because like they obviously know them together and it'd be weird because people like people together. So if I all of a sudden was just on a press tour with like The Weeknd and acting like we're dating, people be like, what about Moses? You know what I mean? Because they know us so well.
Yeah, but
so
I guess that's kind of the industry thing though, like because
Right.
it's like if you're with another like very public person, it's a lot easier for people to like separate and know that like, oh, Trisha and Moses are so in love, like they would never do anything.
Yeah.
Versus like Gigi was pretty private-ish, like she was gold carpets with it with Glenn, but Sydney's fiance wouldn't do much press with her at all. There was barely any events. So
or like Timothy and Kylie, if he just started promoting like his love with his next co-star, I'd be like, no, he's with Kylie.
Yeah, or like
now.
Zendaya and Tom Holland. Like when Zendaya's promoting Challengers, like no one is worried
so
about
true.
Tom Holland, you know.
That is so true. She's like making out with them. They're all in this like three-way thing. And
no one's questioning because everyone knows Tom Dea is like the couple.
Tom Dea. Yeah. So I guess God's right about that.
Honestly, now that we talked it through, I'm like, damn, she clocked it.
Yeah, because like even her scene with like Bowen, I guess Colin was just he was fine with it because he was in the scene. You remember the elevator scene? He's like, you need to leave, and Colin's like, okay, and then they just make out. So yeah, security in the relationship and within the self and all that stuff like that. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I guess famous people should be with famous people. It is true. I mean, oh my God, when I dated like even Z-list people, it is like they get so much attention. Even like people that are like literally like people from back in the day, they'll get so much attention. I can't imagine someone with like, like a Glen Powell. It's like, well, at the end of the day, it's like, how do you even compete? A lot of those stars do fall in love. And if they're not, like you said, if you're not truly in love with that person, which I feel like if he was truly in love with her, it wouldn't have been such an easy write-off, you know? Mm-hmm. Maybe there was a little out already there, just being like, well, it's work. Yeah,
and at the time, too, I mean, obviously Sydney and her fiance broke up, but at the time he was okay with it. Like, 'cause they were together for like a year or longer after that.
Well, he was a producer on the movie, right?
Yeah.
So he's probably like, anything for that movie. Anything to do good, you know? So I think that makes it easier.
Yeah.
I love that she's talking about it now. That's so funny. So random.
I know. Maybe she had to do some personal healing before she could. And she didn't name him in the interview, which I love. She just said my ex, but everyone knows who.
Oh, she did.
No,
That's
she
so
wouldn't say his
funny.
name. She just said my ex. I'm like,
She's like,
work.
let me not get sued or anything like that. Okay, well, love it. I love that people were talking about it. Someone else was talking about this too, like intimate.
I was telling you about
Dakota. Is it Dakota Johnson?
Dakota Johnson.
Yeah,
I love that.
She was saying she's psyched up to do sex scenes. Did you see that with Amy Poehler? Like when you have to do a sex scene, she's like, I'm psyched.
I mean, that is what started her career.
That is so true.
50 Shades of Grey, and those were the. I guess. Were they that crazy? I guess they were pretty crazy, but
yeah, I think
really.
for like a feature film,
yeah,
you just see a lot of nipples and butt and just a lot. Everything was just sexual position after sexual position. Yeah. Which is crazy because she's like a nepo baby too. She like didn't need to do that, but I guess you'd want to do that. You probably like, that's kind of hot. Actually, I should do that.
Yeah, and she was talking to Amy Poehler about like the intimacy, working with the intimacy coordinator, how on the Materialist, or no, for the next Colleen Hoover movie.
Oh.
Yeah, ironically, for the next Colleen Hoover movie, like for that, the intimacy coordinator in that movie, how like she was like, oh, do you want a Pilates ball in between you guys? So before like the thrusting, you know?
Wait, what? For
That's
what?
Because for like the sex scene, so that way they're not like actually thrusting on each other or like, you know.
That would be so awkward. There's a big ass
that's
ball
what
in
she
between
said.
you.
She's like, but then we're so far away. I don't think she.
What is that? That intimacy coordinator does not sound legit. I'd be like, what the hell?
Well, maybe after it ends with us, so like, let's keep it as far as possible.
So
be safe, yeah.
Colleen Hoover should put out a weird video. Did you see her on Instagram? What was that? With the Diet Pepsi Ice Cube? She seemed a little out of
really
it.
Old.
Oh, it is?
That's like
oh my
3
God.
months ago.
Someone's like a concern. Well, first of all, not that old. You act like it was 3 years ago. But everyone was concerned about her. Everyone was in a concerned state. But
no, I forget. She issued a statement after that saying that everything that
she's fine.
Yeah, I think. Okay. I forget what she said because it was so long ago. Just kidding.
That wasn't in our Hot Topics 3 months ago. I didn't know. I know. I'm picking up now after tour. I'm finding everything.
Yeah, your algorithms a little.
Literally, I'll look sometimes at the date because I'm like, oh my God, and I'm like, oh, it's like May, and I was like, oh God, why is this like coming up to me now? The algorithm's shady on TikTok. They'll put like stuff that's like old, but it's like something that's like relevant happening to the person, but it's like an old TikTok, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah. you got
Clock the date.
Yeah, whenever I do that for like ET, we have like time, like years in the top corner, so it's like not as misleading.
How'd they get that?
I mean, I just put them in the corner.
What do you mean?
I have a graphic. Yeah,
you
yeah,
do it.
Yeah,
I thought when you're like
in.
scrolling, it's like on there on
No,
TikTok.
yeah.
Oh wow, that seems tedious. That's crazy. So you mark the year.
Yeah,
That's
so
smart.
people have context too, because people
Context is
change
everything.
shopping. Yes,
That is so true. I know. Then you see something recent, and you're like,
there was another couple that made news this week too. Is Billie Eilish and Nat Wolff. You know Nat Wolff?
no. Like the name.
He was in a Nickelodeon show / band called the Naked Brothers Band. They
Never
were
heard of it. Naked Brothers, but Nickelodeon.
they were always clothed though, but I don't know where the Naked Brothers come from.
Is it a Dan Schneider show? Because that sounds dubious. Like, what? Why does Nickelodeon have all these, like, questionable things? Because Naked Brothers, regardless, that just sounds like a very inappropriate band to go see.
I need to fact check myself. I'm like 99% sure because I remember that that
Naked
show.
Brothers Band is
Yes,
crazy.
Naked Brothers Band. I'm right. Okay.
Did you
Now that you made me question it, because I'm like, that does sound really
Google
crazy.
why they're called Naked Brothers Band? Because that sounds weird.
Okay. Why are they called Naked Brothers Band? The Naked Brothers Band got its name from an innocent childhood incident.
A what? An innocent child what?
An innocent child incident. Nat and Alix Wolff, the brothers, came up with a name when they were very young, running around the house naked after a bath, and they called themselves the Naked Brothers Band.
It's even worse because it's actually based on
children. Yeah, I get it, but also someone should have like checked that. I don't know if that's a great. Okay, well, what's Nat Wolff doing? Who's he with?
Billie Eilish. They were paparazzi making out in
Dating?
Italy. Yeah, and they've been friends for a long time.
Wow.
But it caused. There's two, I guess, layers of the controversy. There was one where kind of like what you were saying, like because they are public people, there's a lot of stans that like thought they could date, like Nat specifically. I've seen where people have been like really crashing out because they are upset that he's dating Billie because they thought they were just friends, and they thought they had a chance with him. And then the other side too is that Billie had that single last year, I Could Eat That Girl for Lunch, and everyone thought she was like into girls more. Yeah, but obviously she probably is just bisexual. She's dated men. She's been last year she was with women, so it's like that caused a whole debate too with like the bi erasure,
Right.
Which is pretty sad because she never had like the JoJo moment of like I'm lesbian. You know what I mean?
Right,
she just said
right.
she's into girls, but her dating history has been guys. So it was like
It's
a double whammy.
Summer of bi or queer or just going for the men. And it's just, as I said last time, I think it's just disappointing as a whole because decenter men. I mean, stop having sex with them. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, do whoever you want to do. But I also just think, it's hard. It's hard. You lose one.
No, I mean, for Billie, it makes, like, I think it was more shocking for, like, a JoJo or, like, Fletcher when there's their brand is lesbian. Like, you only know them as lesbian. And then they realize, actually, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm bi. Because usually, like, just typically, traditionally, like, the journey of identity is, like, you kind of question that you're heterosexual, and then maybe you're bisexual. Some people stay bisexual.
Yeah.
Then some people identify just as, gay or lesbian. So
They went the backwards route, so people are a little shook by it.
I think that is more.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it's like it makes sense to be a little shook.
Yeah.
A little disappointed because if you're like that's my lesbian hero, and then you were the guy, you're like, damn, you know what I mean? I don't know. Again, anyone can,
Yeah.
Chapel Roan could have a boyfriend, you know what I mean? But I think because it's like,
you just associate with that. Yeah, your idea of them at least.
Well, because there's not a lot of like lesbian icons before this year or last year. Like if you think about like Melissa Etheridge, Ellen, you know what I mean? There's no like lesbian icons.
Rosie.
Exactly. We're in the era of, the cutesy, not that they weren't cutesy, but the girly pops being lesbian. And you're like, this is it. Renee raps, all this stuff like that. So I think it's like, you feel a little bit, but it's not right to feel that way, but it's, makes sense why people would feel that way.
Billie, I feel like makes more sense because she's kind of just said last year that like, she at least alluded to being well, like she's publicly dated men and then she's was hooking up with girls. and singing about girls. That just like gives like a bi or maybe pan or a queerness in general, you know. So, but people were so mad at her for like, oh, you singing about girls. I'm like, she never said she was any like, you know, she never identified.
So no one came for Katy Perry when she married two men after I Kissed a Girl. I was like, wait, what happened? I thought you were kissing girls, you know?
Yeah, T.
And now they're just like, okay, yeah, she can be with Russell Brand and Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
Brown? Orlando Brown or Bloom? She would. Oh, is there an Orlando Brown?
Yeah.
Is he from That's So Raven?
Yeah.
Yeah. Problematic, I think.
Is he?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, he talks a lot about all the conspiracies, and he's pretty out
You know
there.
Orlando Brown? How do you know him? There's no way you know him. How do
Before
you know
anyone
him?
talked about Diddy, he was one of the first.
From That's So Raven?
Right?
I don't know.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Well, you might be right, but
I'll fact check myself.
yeah. Rondell Sheridan from That's So Raven's in the hospital right now. He is looking for donations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did
Oh,
see
yeah.
that.
He
Definitely.
looks, it was Orlando Brown? Oh, okay. Yeah, Rondell, we love you. I don't know.
Yeah. He was the dad.
He was the dad. He didn't know what was wrong with him. He thought it was just like gastritis. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he said, yeah, then he found out he's been in the hospital for a while. So it's so sad to see that. Like, people just getting sick is like sad.
Yeah, and then people not being able, especially, I feel like you would assume that, oh, you're on a show that was so successful, you must have so much money, and then it's not the reality.
That's the theme of this episode. Don't assume people have money because...
You know what, T? Yes.
And it's sometimes harder for those people because it's like... Or even like whatever. Like, you think about this, right? Like, the times when I need money. It's like, yes, you can go work at a Cheesecake Factory bartending, but it's kind of like... Who got shamed for it? Was it like Gary Coleman or somebody used to work... I think it was him. He was working just like a regular security job, and people would like harass him because he was like on TV, and they like film and like make fun of them. So it's like it's hard sometimes when you're on TV to get a regular job. You know,
spelled, yeah, because people will always be like, "Well, just go get a job," but then they get a job, and then they get shamed for having a regular job. So yeah,
it's happened a lot. There was another TV actor that did that too, who had a job.
I remember at the Cheesecake Factory. I forget who it was, but specifically it was the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, so it's like it's tough, and then I mean, everyone runs out of money, even like super famous people. You think about people who like go on tour, you're like, oh, they have so much money, but it's like, do they? I mean, people kind of just spend. I mean, allegedly, Justin Bieber, I don't know about his financial, but everyone says he, needed the money, so he sold his catalog. But again, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone needs money. That's what I never understood is when I did OF or something, like, must need the money. It's like, obviously, like, what? Like, I do. I'm a human. I need money. I have to survive. Like, it's funny how people think that. So, anyways, if we can find his, I'll donate to him too.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I love him. Made me sad. Also, just like, being vulnerable and like being sick and asking
open,
for help.
yeah.
But people are very giving. That's what I've learned online. People love to donate and help other people, which is good. It's good karma. It's also just good, but you get those points back around when you need it.
Yeah.
You were posting good donations. I just like literally was like everything Oscar was posting. I was like,
that's
donate
sweet,
there because you had the good ones. I was like, oh, these are good. Yeah, like it's so hard to find things in this world. Like what's legit, what's not.
It is. It's very overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. My friend Cassie, she's like she's studying law and she wants to be like an immigration lawyer and stuff, so she's been like very helpful in finding the resources and stuff. Yeah, she's very boots on the ground too. So,
that's what I like. Yeah, yours was like legal and mental health, and I was like, I love this.
Yeah.
Follow Oscar on Instagram for all his intellectual posts.
Well,
you are intellectual. You are that person. And that's why I love you.
Yeah.
You're like the brain
here.
cell. Yeah, you're like the other brain cell. There are two brain cells. If I had two brain cells, you're the other one.
Love that.
Is that the saying?
Yeah.
Your two left brain
Kinda,
cells.
Sorta, yeah.
Two brain cells left.
Well, someone who's not going to run out of money, I suppose.
I love your transitions. That's so good. I love it.
I took the Adderall right before this, so I feel like they're really on it today.
Yeah, you're good.
Mr. Beast did a new video where he spent up to $1 million taking his fiance out on dates.
Mr. Beast?
Yes.
That's so weird you said that. I had a dream last night he lost all his money. That is so weird you said that.
Premonition, manifestation.
That is so weird. And I remember feeling really bad. I remember talking to Moses in my dream and being like, oh God, I hope we weren't like the cause of any of this. Like, cause he had to like sell all his homes. He was like going bankrupt and like he owed like money like to the IRS. Like, and I was just like, oh my God, I hope like we didn't like contribute to this in any way. And I was like, no, he like did this to himself. Like he didn't like do the right accounting or whatever. I was like, okay. And I felt so bad. I felt so guilty. Like I literally woke up being like, oh my God, I feel so guilty. And then I checked Twitter and I was like, oh, okay, it's fine.
Just a dream.
That's so funny you just said that. Cause it like took me a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Sorry, go ahead. He said he won't wear. I hope he doesn't.
I know, that's very ominous, though.
That is crazy. That's so weird. I had such a vivid dream about it, and it felt so real. I was like checking social media. I was like, did he lose all his money? Don't wish that on anyone, obviously.
Yeah, even Mr. Beast.
Not Mr. Beast. Yeah, although it worked out for Schitt's Creek. You never watched that show? God, please watch Schitt's Creek. Please watch that show. You're so. What's his name? What's his name? Dan Levy. But what's his name on the show?
I don't know.
Ew, David.
David. Oh, yeah.
David, yeah. Like, ew, David.
You have a room of it. You
Yeah.
should know.
I know. We really did love a Schitt's Creek back in the day. They lost all their money, but it worked out for them. They were happy in Schitt's Creek. Okay, sorry.
Well, he did a video spending $1 million on taking his fiance out on a date. He shut down Disneyland for $500,000 for one of his dates. He also, I don't know if he paid Madison beer, but he had Madison beer.
You spend $1 million on a date and you get Love Madison beer, but so random.
I wonder if she did it for free or if she
What
had
was the
it for
tie-in?
one of his like friends or little beaster like coworkers, host. I don't know, whatever his little friends.
I love beasters.
One of his little beasters, like
that.
that's his dream date, I guess. So he had Madison beer come to the Disneyland date with his little beast buddy.
Oh my god. Okay. Love, I guess. Like I love Madison beer. It's not shade to her. I just like kind of like, rich people. They're just like when they're so rich, they can just like buy a person. And maybe she didn't get paid, but also it's just it does feel a little weird to be like, I'm just so rich and famous, I can just get any dream girl you want to go on a date with you.
Can I buy your time to pretend to date my little? It does feel a little.
I guess people like when they go to like Dubai and India and perform at those weddings for like $8 million for like I guess, yeah. I don't know.
And I guess from Madison, I feel like maybe it was more of a collab, like, look a little,
I love her, but she does
date.
collab with the wrong people. David Dobrik,
Oh
Mr.
my god,
Beast.
I forgot about David Dobrik.
She was in that final video with like Tana and the Thing, and like where they all were
Yes.
like. And I just remember, and I like obviously it was, like, I don't blame them, but I remember in the moment being like, ew, like why are these girls hanging out with like this old creepy guy and then this weird like vlogger? Like it's so weird. Anyways, I have a little bit of PTSD from that, but I guess I shouldn't say that. That's so dramatic. I have a little bit of
resentment.
Trauma. Yeah, resentment. Resentment's good. Let me not take away that. But okay, so she's on the date at Disneyland. Also shut down.
Yeah, shutting down Disneyland. $500,000. That was half the budget. And he took an entire trip to the park, and so that was like the big moment, like the big final date. He got Gordon Ramsay to cook a private meal for him and his fiance, and
at Disneyland?
no, this is separate. It was like separate dates, like with a budget of $1 million.
Okay.
You want to guess how much Gordon Ramsay was?
I mean, he should be free. He's doing collab posts on TikTok.
To collab with
he loves the
influencer,
content collaboration, so I hope he did that for the exposure. But
that was $10,000.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. I feel like maybe that was like a Mr. Beast discount or something, though, right? Like $10,000 for like a private meal and a hangout with him.
I guess just one meal is crazy for two people.
But I think it's more so like you have a private, like you spend a day with Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, the whole day?
Or like, I don't know, however long the meal was, a few hours.
Sounds like an Airbnb package. Like spend a day with Gordon Ramsay.
It reminds me of like those, like, when they would do like the auctions for charity or whatever. It's like spend a day with.
Yes. What was that? It was like, it started with an O. Is that the one you're thinking of? Because it would be like experiences you can auction off.
Yes, it was like a whole website.
Yeah.
Jonathan Bailey, I feel like, did one.
Oh, I'd pay anything.
I think last year or 2 years ago, where you got to fly to like hang out with him in London or go to the premiere, a Wicked premiere with him.
Yes. Did it pay money or did you? It was like a raffle.
It was like a raffle. You donated. It went to a cause.
Yes, I remember. Those are the ones I'm talking about. That you would donate because like Hamilton did it.
Called. Yeah.
I would pay $10,000 to hang out with Jonathan Bailey.
Honestly, yeah.
Probably more though. He's probably more than Gordon Ramsay.
I feel like he'd probably be more. Yeah, but. I feel like it would kind of be a good investment because then he'd probably come on the podcast.
I just said, like, oh my God, rich people who just pay people to hang out with them. Like, okay, maybe Jonathan Bailey, 10,000. Probably way more now, but I think he might be. Who would you pay to hang out with?
Pay to hang out with?
Oh weird.
My gosh. Who would I pay to hang out? It wouldn't be someone I like stand because I'd be too like embarrassed, I think.
I think that's what it is. I think I actually wouldn't. Like, oh my God, paying money to Jonathan Bailey's like I don't want to be here. I'm just punching the check.
10,000. I feel like I could hang out with Ted Nivison for free, so I shouldn't say him.
10,000 for Ted Nivison is crazy. The fact that you even thought about that is wild.
Because I wouldn't want to do like I definitely wouldn't do like an artist because I'd be way too embarrassed. Like,
yeah.
Imagine me spending 10,000 hanging out with Chappell Rowan. I'd be so embarrassed. I'd feel ashamed.
I guess if it's like for charity, it's
That's true.
good.
If they did it, it was like, hey, hang out with me for
Yes,
this, then
yeah.
that's something. And I had that much money, then yeah. But I would probably feel more comfortable with like an influencer, I think. Like,
Really?
Yeah, I think so. That would make more sense.
$10,000 for an influencer?
Well, maybe not 10, but like...
No, you have $10,000 to spare. Like, it can't go anywhere else. To charity, to nothing, to your family, nothing. You have $10,000 you have to spend on a celebrity
On a celebrity.
auction.
Damn.
It's going to go to charity. But it could be influencer, I guess. If you're like, I want Addison over anybody. I'd be like, okay, work.
Ooh, that is so hard.
Is it? I feel like you have so many stands. Like Olivia Rodrigo.
I would, because with them, I would want it to be more organic. Even like Cat's Eye, I'd want it to be like organic, like I'm interviewing them or something.
Yeah.
Maybe like Rachel Zegler, because she would be like cool about it, because she loves like charity and stuff. So I feel like she's like a girl's girl, you know. So like I feel like it wouldn't be awkward with her.
That is so true.
It'd be more of like a key.
She did my show for free for charity.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
feel
I
like
mean?
she'd be about like, you know, versus
How
like.
did you miss her at the show? Like, didn't you always go downstairs?
But we came literally right after she left. Like she just
because you saw Ben Platt leaving.
Yeah, because Ben Platt was like a foot half out the door, but was stopping to talk to
How
someone.
come it took you so long to get down there?
We just didn't know. Like they found us.
Oh.
Me and Nicole were in the Broadway show, and then some people were coming up to us in the audience, and then
Because I told them to grab you like right away because I was just like, I was telling you, I was like, Rachel's so nice, like literally the nicest person.
I must have just missed her.
Because I even told her, I remember rehearsal, I was just like, oh man, me and Oscar love you. Like I just was like saying like, we loved you, and she's like like I'm telling you of all the like celebrities, I use that in quotes, I guess, like, whatever, but like she is the nicest, like overly nice, just like so sweet, so nice. That's so crazy. Now you're paying $10,000. Well, we'll donate to charity. If she comes on the podcast, we can donate $10,000 to the charity of her choice because she is charitable.
Yes,
and she is nice. And probably if I just asked her, she probably would just come on. But well, she's in Navita now in London. But I love that. Oh my god, I love that.
I feel cool with her. But yeah, like anyone else would be a little too nervous for. I don't know.
Yeah, I get really weirdly nervous around celebrities too. I don't know.
Because even I'm trying to think of like an actor that I love right now, like Pedro Pascal. I'd be too scared, I think.
Really? He seems so nice and chill.
He does seem really nice and chill, but just the thought of like actually he would be cool with it. I feel like he's similar to Rachel, where he would be very down, like
especially if you're trying to trans life or something like a charity. He like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So maybe a Pedro. And
they probably
actually,
like
now
excited.
that I think about it. Yeah, and he'd be cool. He seems fun.
I feel like Cynthia Erivo would be like excited.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
And do it for charity because she's always down to sing, which is what I love about her. I think we talked about this last time too. She does like this random like maybe it's not random, but I'd never seen it before. Like a podcast, and the guy was talking about the riff. He like, I love it because we won't ask you to do it, and then she just goes, she just did it, and I was like, I love that she's just down to sing all the time with everybody and everything. So I think she'd be a fun one. I think if I were to pay $10,000, it'd be Cynthia or Ariana because they're both wicked. But
yeah, and I feel like Ariana's similarly. I think I'm just more intimidated by like artists for some reason because I don't know, musicians are so different. And even though Ariana is one, she's kind of in her acting like just Princess of the People bag right now.
She's so genuine when she talks to fans and stuff like that.
Yeah, and she's another one that does like not random, but like just smaller. It's not like she's doing like she does do the Tonight Show, but then she does smaller like, you know, niche like wicked podcasts.
Oh yeah, she did the one I was on, Sentimental Man podcast.
Oh yes,
that's what it's called. Yeah, and both Cynthia and Ariana did that podcast, and yeah, it's not like little, but it's like, you know, it's a niche one. It's like a wicked podcast, and they had me on as a guest, like, and literally right before me was Cynthia and Ariana, so I was like, all right, like work, I'll do it. But yeah, I love when they do stuff like that. Like, it's very cute.
Yeah, so I think it wouldn't be as intimidating with like an Ari versus like Sabrina Carpenter or something. I'd be more intimidated by Sabrina.
No, never.
Yeah.
We got so sidetracked. So back to Mr.
Back to Mr. Beast. I forgot.
I love it though. I love that. I love conversations like that.
So yeah, he did Gordon Ramsay, a dinner by Gordon Ramsay for $10,000. He rented a private island for $50,000 and another entire theme park for $100K. And then he spent here's where Madison Beer is. He spent $250K setting up his friend Nolan with Madison Beer,
$250K,
renting out a Lambo and securing private seats at an MLB game to try to get a second date with her. And then they went to Disney.
Oh, okay. First of all, the added to try to get a second date with her is gross. Like she's doing this to be nice or get exposure. Also, I think we should always red flag people who want a private island. Like, why? Why are we all getting private islands? Like,
why does he give them away at Peace Games?
Yeah, that sounds. I hate that. Anything
You're
private island,
right.
like.
You're right. Anyone whose wish list is a private island.
Like, why do you need a
private
go
island?
to
What
Maui.
are you doing?
Like, there's plenty of like privacy at Four Seasons. Like, why do you need to be by yourself on an island? I don't like that at all.
I don't either. You're right.
I don't like any of this because once again, the times we're living in, I just think it's so tacky. Do we want to watch people spending money on like their date? You know what? Just their personal life. It's like nice if you help people out, whatever. Like even the water wells. It's like, yeah, I know there's controversy, but at least you're helping. You're giving water wells if there's some hidden agenda behind it, whatever. This one's just like, let's just spend $500,000 on Disneyland when we could just literally go VIP for $6,000, and it's like. What? And people are like literally starving, literally losing homes. Literally there's like no, like our economy sucks. Like I'm just like, this is so weird and like out of touch. Like why is he doing this?
For video, for content, baby. Content.
That's not like.
I know. It is crazy.
I hate it.
And he has clocked it before because I guess to his credit, because he posted like the analytics from his like charity videos versus like his videos like this, and he's like, look at the difference in views. Like people care more about this stuff than when I do charity stuff, blah blah blah. And he's been very like adamant about like his charity work being like authentic. I think he's trying to sue people who are saying like otherwise, because I guess he has the receipts to like really back up that he is, being charitable, which is good.
Yeah.
But then, I guess his point there, like it does suck that like people are. Or his fan base is more into these like very big elaborate videos versus building wells. I don't know. Does that speak more to the consumer than? But
it's like these young boys that are like will grow up to be like hating themselves or hating women and calling women gold diggers because like all you care about is money because they're watching this guy just like flaunt his money. And like I don't think like are you watching it?
Mr. Beast?
This video, yeah.
No.
It doesn't appeal to me, and I love lavish. Like I do love the Kardashians and stuff like that. But even that feels out of touch when we watch it. Sometimes I'm kind of like, this kind of makes me feel bad about myself. You know what I mean? Like it's like I like it to an extent, but then it kind of makes you feel a little bit bad about yourself. And I just think in like, again, 2025 is just like not the state of the world we're living in. Even myself, like just like buying things, and you know who? Ed Sheeran. I just like love him. He just said he doesn't fly on private jets, and he's like, if I have to like whatever. But he says he's taken like London Air. You know what I mean? He'll go on like a flight. He said he was coming out of Germany, and all his fans were on the same flight with him. And he's like, it's just it's better for the environment. I love that. You know what I mean? I just think because we don't need private jets, and we don't need to buy out Disney. I don't know. I just think there's so much better that you can do. And again, he's charitable. I get it, but it's like I don't know. Flaunting it is gross, right? If you did it privately, I'd be like, whatever, I guess. But just showing everybody like how rich you are and how they're not.
Yeah.
Especially when people are like hungry. I don't know. You guys know me. I have my ad or my algorithm on TikTok is I don't know what it is. You remember those old commercials back in the day? It was like Sarah McLachlan singing and all the hungry children. That's like what mine is now, but not like those videos, but like the new ones. And it's just like donating to kids that are like hungry, and that makes me sad because. It's like real. Mm-hmm. I know I was like joke about it, but it's like that's actually a real thing, and it's just like God. It's like I don't know. Flaunting wealth seems gross, but not to like dogpile Mr. Beast. Sounds like a fun experience, but I don't know. I don't know if we need to see all that. Like Beast games, I can appreciate. Okay, you're employing people. You know what I mean?
Good point.
Like okay, that's how I was justifying my music videos. I'm like I'm employing like 100 people. You know what I mean? Like that's stimulating something, but this feels. Like, I just think it's weird. I don't know. And what did he say about it? He's just like, here it is. What's it called?
I think
$1 Million Date?
It's like, let me get the exact title, but the gist was taking my fiance on dates ranging from like $1 to $1 million. But let me get the exact title.
I hate it.
$1 versus $500,000 romantic date.
And what are the comments?
Good question. Let's see.
Like, I'd be like, love this, more of this content, you know?
Loved seeing you both from Gordon Ramsay.
Oh.
Finally, a video where you spend on yourself.
Oh, people are loving it. They're into it.
This is the most I've seen Mr. Beast smile a lot. He truly loves her. Love seeing Nolan happy. I guess that's the Madison Beer one.
Oh.
Seeing Nolan being happy and not bullied in a video, honestly, so heartwarming. Love seeing Nolan happy.
Oh, the expectations are low for this one. They're like, oh, he's not getting bullied. Yay. Like, this is great.
Best part is the appointment. The luxury restaurant is so beautiful and the snow is romantic. If Madison and Nolan start dating, I'll believe in love.
Oh my, these kids are like 12 for real. Oh my God, that's crazy. Okay.
Well, sure.
I'm not trying to knock it, but for me personally, that's a no. I mean, he did. Oh God, they make peanut butter cups now, Feastables. I almost got one at the airport. They looked so freaking good. I was like, no, Trish, don't. I don't hate this guy. I don't hate him. I just like hate everything he does.
Except the chocolate.
Yeah, the chocolate.
The chocolate slaps. Yeah.
I want to try the peanut butter cup because those are my favorite, and I love his peanut butter and his chocolate. But I think you could just spend the money on yourself, but you don't need to like show it off to the world. Just like, ugh. It gives David Dobrik too. I just remember he just spent so much money just to like show how much money he has.
I think David was trying to heat up Mr. Beast nachos. I think Mr. Beast was the first. Yeah.
Really?
I do. But just on a completely different side of the internet. I didn't really discover Mr. Beast until maybe like 2 years ago. So
yeah, I didn't know either. I thought he just like blew up recently.
Yeah, but he's been around. So, and he's always been really popular. So.
Don't care for him. But good for you if you did. But go outside. If you watch a Mr. Beast video, go outside in the sun. Talk to girls while you're young. Realize that it's not all about money and what you spend on them. They don't care. Oh my God, I worry. My God, that's my biggest fear in life. Our son is like, I love Mr. Beast. Oh my God. Could you imagine?
Oh no.
Because sometimes we talk about this on the YouTube app, even the kids app. Sometimes these like videos slide through, like a Mr. Beast or something. Sometimes there's like this like little mean girl on there that slides through, and I'm like, we have the kids app, we have like all these things blocked, and she still like slips in there. And I was like, what if Mr. Beast just like slides in there one day?
Scary.
Even if you turn the TV on, like the YouTube app, the first thing there's always a thumbnail. There's always a Mr. Beast video up there, like from the TV. Like the TV puts it up there.
Oh my God. I'm terrified. That's so scary. I hope he retires by the time baby 3 is starting to watch YouTube.
Well, it's probably going to be too old and cringy for our baby by that time. There'll be a new...
No, don't say that. No.
Baby Beast.
No. Baby Beast sounds terrifying. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Honestly, do you? Honestly. Like David, like Mr. Beast. There's enough content creators to go around. I don't want to start no beef. I'm in my healing era. I'm in my Moses can have his fake LABUBU. You can have your matching LABUBU. Jimmy has no LABUBUs.
He still has his rainbow one at least.
Oh, so which one was taken? I thought the rainbow one was taken.
The big one.
The big one, yeah. He bought a big one on LABUBU day. We were both trying to get the big one. He succeeded.
Oh
and
my God.
yeah, so it was a giant box too. So someone literally ran out with a.
And there's no cameras in this place.
He said not in the hallway. He inquired. So.
Oh, in the hallway.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a sting operation.
Oh my God.
Well, he needs to install a Ring camera on his door.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping the bait works. We'll keep you guys posted on the sting.
I need to know the update. I also no hate to Mr. Beast. Like literally, don't sue me. Don't come for me. He's fine.
Even. You go do one of his little challenges.
No, absolutely not. Nothing in the world could. You know, I always wondered too when I was at the airport. You know me, I'm horrible at recognizing people. Like I thought I saw Benson Boone on my flight. I swear I saw Mr. Beast, but I'm like, I wonder if he probably doesn't fly commercial. I did thought I saw Mr. Beast, but you think he does? But I don't think it was him. He probably would have gotten swarmed if it was. It looked like him a lot.
Would he have gotten swarmed?
That's why I don't know. Would you recognize him? I don't know if I would.
His demographic is the worst. You know, it's that age that they're just like... You remember like when we were in Hawaii, there's a certain age, I don't know, you would say like 12 to 16 or 10 to 16, like when they don't know what you're not supposed to do. So they would just like shout your name, scream, swarm, chase you, walk after you. And that's his audience. His audience is really young.
He just looks like every other...
He does. He just looks like a person.
Meme, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd actually recognize it.
I don't know if I would either. I guess if he smiled, because his thumbnail is always like the...
Like, can you do your thumbnail for me?
Can you smile soullessly for a minute? Oh, okay. It is
me, when
you.
I thought I saw Benson Boone, I was like,
flip?
yeah. He's like, ask him to flip. I was like, okay.
But just for fun, Jimmy, insert the picture of Mr. Beast in his hood era.
Oh.
We never talked about it. Oh, we talked about it on Patreon.
Beast, yeah. You do like Hood Beast.
Yeah. He looked good, honestly. That was a vibe.
I think he just when Mr. Beast is Hood Beast, he kind of just looks like you when you're a drag king.
Oh yeah.
So I thought about it. It sat with me for a while because you're really into Hood Beast.
I did like him. Yes. Yeah, he should just like that all the time. I liked his bronzer. I liked everything.
He is a B. The face is B.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's contour. The bronzer's there.
I was liking it.
Yeah. And he does look like almost like you and Zac Efron or
Oh my God. Maybe I
cosplay or
should do a
something.
Hood Beast cosplay. I changed my mind. I don't like Mr. Beast, but I like
You
Hood
like Hood
Beast.
Beast?
What was he doing that for? Just for fun?
for memes. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, Mr. Beast. I love that. Doing it all for the memes.
I missed a Dakota Johnson segue earlier. I'm gonna beat myself up about
Oh.
it, but she did the Vanity Fair lie detector test, and for some reason she got asked about like Alix Earle, and it was
Oh.
like the most me thing I think I've ever seen. It made me like really stand Dakota Johnson. I'll just play it for you.
Okay.
Since you claim to
I
not
love
be
that.
online, let's test if you know these online people.
Is that a person on a TV show? Oh, is it Call Her Daddy?
No. Do you know who this is?
Are they not the same person?
That's Call Her Daddy. Alix Cooper.
This is okay. Who's this?
See, that's close.
That's Alix Earle.
They're both named Alex? Mm-hmm. And what do they both do podcasts? Mm-hmm. Are they friends?
I don't know.
Are they enemies?
I don't know.
Is there beef?
Could be.
Oh, about their podcasts? Do they talk about the
She
same thing?
knows.
What's going on? Should I be friends with them?
If you would like to be.
They look like nice people. Am I lying? Oh, the wires are crossed. It's because it's picking up me internally.
Is the interviewer AI? I don't know. Could be.
It
Sounds
kind of
like.
gives me like Shane, like spooky voice vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like they play into that. but
Right. She kind of clocked it though. She's kind of new. She gets their beef about their podcast.
Yeah.
Like she kind of knew. They do look so similar.
Yeah, they do.
There is that look, which I think is like the most beautiful. It's such a beautiful girl look. Like that's what I wish I would have looked like. But like, there's so many people who look like that. You know what I mean? So I feel her. I mean, how would you know Alix Earle unless you're a social media? I don't think not to say she's not mainstream. She's like one of the biggest, but I don't think. Yeah, like actors don't know TikTokers. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
Right?
don't know. I think a lot of people don't know.
Because Alix Earle's huge, but I mean, if I were to even ask like my brother, I'm sure he wouldn't know who that
Yeah,
is.
I mean, Jimmy. If we asked Jimmy, I feel like
Did he not know? Did he not know?
I don't think so because I noticed in I think he learned recently, like this year. But before he always
right.
he would always mix them up in the time codes. Like he would spell like Alix Earle with the E, not the I. Yeah, so I think he thought
did
they were
say
the
that.
same. Yeah,
When he was here too, when he was like co-hosting, he
I
remember he
think just
said,
learned Miss Remy Ashton was just.
I mean, that's crazy. There is only one Miss Remy Ashton, and she is unique and a star. Theories have said that she got married on the weekend because she's been kind of quiet. People think she's already been married.
Oh,
I can't wait to see her dress. Yeah, Miss Remy Ashton. But what do you think? Or do you thought her name was like Miss?
He thought it was two people, Miss Remy and then Ashton. I
Oh,
think. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I love that. But yeah, that's the thing. If you're not like on that side, it's like, who are these people?
I would have done anything if they showed Dakota Johnson a photo of you and Alix Cooper. And what if she was like, aren't these the same person?
I do not think she would have said that.
I would have died. I would have loved.
I would have loved that too. Oh my God. No, that's the most cringy thing is if anyone, even on red carpets back in the day, I think people had somebody who was like a fan who would like ask questions, people about me. And I'd be like, oh my God, probably be like, what the hell is this? Like it would be so, no, I cringe. Because again, if you're not on the internet, like I think if you're on the internet, yes, you probably know who I am. If you're not on the internet, there's like no way, like, you know what I mean? There's just no way you know. And if you do, it's always like, wow, I can't believe you know me. That's so crazy. Because people just aren't online like that. If you're not on TikTok, you don't get it, you know?
Yeah, I feel like Dakota Johnson is very much living her life.
Yeah, she does
off-
not care.
Yeah.
She didn't call her daddy. Was she on Call Her Daddy?
Did she do Call Her Daddy?
I feel like I've seen her on there, but maybe not.
She's doing some podcasts. As far as I know, yet she hasn't done
Yeah.
Call Her Daddy. She's doing Hot Ones, I think, tomorrow.
Oh, she's
but
doing all the big ones.
Yeah.
All the Emmy nominated ones coming up. When are the Emmy nominations?
July 15th,
Are we getting one? Are we submitted? How do we submit?
We never did a For Your Consideration campaign.
Oh, we have to do that?
People are doing it now. Mike White, the White Lotus FYC event was, I think, yesterday.
What's FYC?
For Your Consideration.
Oh, they have to do it for White Lotus?
Yeah, he had they did a little event with like the Television Academy, and Mike White sent a video from Survivor saying like, make sure you vote for
I feel
White
like he's
Lotus.
not really on Survivor because how come he can do that and no one else can get food? He's like, I can send a tape in. That's something's fishy about that. I don't know about that. Okay. He was on the island. He's like, I gotta get our show in though. Why do they have to do 4-year consideration? Like
You do campaigns to, I mean, almost like a political campaign, I guess. You got to like let people see how great your thing is.
Oh.
They get pretty expensive. Like for the Oscars, like Anora's budget to win for the Oscar campaign was more than to make the movie. So
wait, what? Who spends this money? Who's doing it, and
it's
why?
the studios. Just for the recognition of.
So all the
winning.
nominees. So when the podcast nominees come out, it's like they did a 4-year consideration.
You typically, I mean, for the Emmys, yeah. For the streamings, I don't think anyone's really doing a FYC campaign.
But was there a podcast FYC?
I haven't seen them, but maybe because they're all very like industry. Like it's just the Academy that gets the PR or the events. But you can kind of see billboards. Like whenever there's like a studio, there's always billboards around like for your consideration, whatever, you know. So
Who would be probably like Jay Shetty, Alex Cooper, Hot Ones,
Las
Chicken
Culture.
Shop.
I'm rooting for Las Culturistas or Chicken Shop Day. Yeah.
Las Culturistas just had they had a big.
Oh, there's a
surge.
Las Culturistas award show. Are you going to be invited?
When?
I think it's soon. It's going to be on Peacock. It's like it's a whole thing.
What?
It's in LA.
What do you mean? What is the award show? No.
It's the first
I
annual
haven't
Las
heard from Bowen in
Culturistas.
so long. Oh my god. Where I need to know. I want to come.
It's at the Orpheum Theater.
What?
Oh, it's on Bravo.
Wait, what?
It's a televised award show.
Oh, they're winning the Emmy for sure. That's crazy.
I don't know when it airs.
Oh my god, I want to go.
It hasn't happened yet for sure because they kind of just announced ticket sales for it. But
like, what's the award?
oh, July 17th. That's dangerously close.
That's dangerously close to when I'm about to get birth.
This.
I'll be Mike White. I'll put a video in from the hospital accepting my award or presenting. I will. Don't even try it. We have our phones. Oh my god. What's the nominations? Who's nominated? What's the awards?
It's just the Las
Categories?
Culturistas Culture Awards. They just announced tickets, so I don't think they've announced like the categories or.
No, you can't vote yet?
Not yet, I guess.
Do you think we'll be nominated for something?
I would hope so.
Oh
Maybe
my god.
best SNL cameo.
Oh, that would for sure. Because who else had the SNL cameos? No one else. Who else did this year?
Yeah, I mean, people have obviously hosted and stuff, but who done
Dana
the
Carvey,
cameos?
Mike Myers, Adam Sandler.
I feel like yours was still the most.
I
It
think
made
so,
the most
too.
noise, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Put me in that category.
100 unique award categories, live musical performances, and a series of celebrity guests.
Oh, I would have loved to live perform there. That's so. Oh man, that would have been so fun. Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh,
What?
okay. It tapes July 17th, but it airs August 5th.
No.
Damn. Because you and the baby could have gone on August 5th.
Oh
and
my god, I would have brought the baby with. Oh my god, that's so sad. Well, you can. You are Mr. Going Out now. You're doing these.
understand.
Yes.
Yes.
No, you're going to do all these things, so you'll be well versed. You and Vanilla Maze can present together after this. It'll be so cute. I love that. Damn. Oh no. I feel like we could have actually had a shot going to this.
No,
you know what I mean?
fully.
Yeah, I probably would even DM to ask, like, how can I be a part of this? Even if it's presenting or something. Damn.
I think they're definitely a shoo-in to at least be nominated for the Emmy, though, especially after this.
Yeah, I think that's, if it's on Bravo and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
They were on Overcompensating.
Yes, they were
love their
a
scene.
throuple or whatever, yeah.
I was gagged. I didn't know. I love surprises like that when you don't know what's happening. I guess that's why people don't like spoilers, but I got excited. I was like, oh my God, because it started off with Matt around then, and I was like, oh, I love him. And then Bowen came, I was like, love this so much. It was so good. Oh man, damn it. That would have been the event of the year for sure.
I know. Missing the Tonys and the Las Culturistas Culture Awards.
No.
And you missed the Grammys.
No. Okay.
And the
All right,
Oscars.
we got it. No more tours on a Sunday. That's what I've learned. Oh my gosh. But watch now. I'll keep my schedule open and then like nothing will happen. It's always when you're busy. It's always when you're busy. Everyone's like, oh, you could have come to this, this, and this. It's like, where were these for the past 18 years of me doing social media?
That had nothing to do with my life.
I've never had this amount of opportunity.
I was in my apartment though.
For 5 years, without kids, without a husband, I was just sitting there waiting for an invite to anything. And now it's like so much, which is great. We love abundance, but also, oh my God.
Oh, speaking of podcast, Bella Hadid on the Chicken Shop date, she talked about how she has never been ghosted, and people were really upset that she said she's
Wait,
never
why
been
were they
ghosted.
upset?
Because a lot of people were like, she's definitely been ghosted, but just doesn't realize that she's been ghosted. Because men, even if you're Bella Hadid, I mean, as we've seen men cheat on beautiful women, you know, left and right. So
I feel like the beautiful women are the ones to get cheated on all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a weird. Someone said that. I was watching all these like analysis of like the pretty women getting cheated on, and they said it's like a power thing for the men.
Ooh,
Yeah, that it's
to
like
show that like you're gorgeous, but I can get
yeah, which is like the girl, Wizard Liz. That was like a big thing, is that like they said he studied her because she was on such a like what is it called, like a high worth woman, meaning like don't have sex on the first date. She was definitely like, she was above everything.
I
So
see, yeah.
the fact that he got her within like a few months, got her pregnant, cheated on her while pregnant, like somewhat trapped her, I guess you could say, because like whatever, like they do it. Humiliation, they do it like as a power thing to be like, look what I did this, I was able to break her, I was able to do this, like all that kind of stuff. So that kind of makes sense in ways, I guess. I mean, it's like so effed up, but anyways, yeah, someone like Bella Hadid, it could happen to. I get it though, like, but I don't think everyone's been ghosted. I don't think that's like a crazy thing, right? Do you think everyone's been ghosted?
I only really know for, like, I feel like probably, right? Like, even maybe you didn't like fully notice or like fully acknowledge it, but I feel like maybe something has died off.
I feel like ghost. Oh, okay. Well, is that?
I guess there's
ghosting?
levels of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because something just dies off, especially now with like dating apps and stuff. I guess it's easy to just like
True.
be ignored.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was like PTSD, the wrong word, a trigger, I guess. That just brought me back. I remember like February, it was before I met Darian, obviously, when I was like, I'm done with men. It was like either January or February where like I matched with someone on Hinge or Tinder, and I remember being like, and we like were talking, and it was so like good right off the bat, but we hadn't even met in person yet. But it was like, so I was like, wow, this is it. He was like, he worked at Twitch, but he was also like a gamer. And he was like just like attractive, had glasses. I was like, oh, this is my man. And then like literally, granted, again, I was nutso, and we were talking like 2 days, but and then just ghosting me before, like as we were getting ready to meet. I was like, damn. And that was when I was like, I'm done. I've deleted the apps.
Oh, you never even met?
No. But with dating with like the apps, it's so easy to ghost and get ghosted. So
I love ghosting people. Like, that's my fave.
That's my gag, is I do too. But then it happens to me and I hate it.
I just think it's nicer. I don't mind it. I think both ways I don't mind it. I'd rather someone just like ignore me than tell me like dating wise, oh, you're too this, you're too fat, you're too this. Or like if I'm asking someone for a podcast to be like, I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather that, because I think when we got that hard definitive like no from Brittany Broski like a long time ago from her team, it was kind of like, ooh, that's painful. As opposed to if you just don't hear anything back, it's like, I think that's better. I think it's better. I don't know. That's just me personally.
For me, I'm like, you're damned either way with me, because if you ghost me, I'm pissed. If you say no, depending on how invested I am, obviously, like sometimes no is understanding, but if it's like it doesn't make sense to me, no, I'm like, what?
Yeah. Like, no, I'm not accepting that. I can imagine Bella Hadid not being ghosted because she is like famous, and maybe she's just like not on apps like that. You know what I mean?
True.
There's probably less people she's interacting with. Her circle's smaller.
But I mean, this was just like a rumor. It was from like Us Weekly too, so like it was very gossipy, tabloidy. But then because I was trying to see, I was like, who else did she maybe date that she could have got ghosted by? There was an article that's saying that like after The Weeknd, like I think she dated The Weeknd first, and The Weeknd went with Selena, and then she was kind of having a thing with Drake. Again, this is Us Weekly. Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
And then she was like getting into him, and then Drake ghosted her.
Well, I can see that, I guess.
I could see someone like if she went with someone that famous, especially this was like 2017, so I think she's gotten exponentially more famous like 2019 up. But maybe like back then I could kind of see him.
Maybe she doesn't know what ghosting means.
Honestly,
do you know what I mean? Because sometimes I'd be like that too, like, I don't know, and then you're like, no, that never happened to me, and you're like, this is what it is, like,
but, oh damn,
yeah, you know,
like, have you been ghosted? Like, no, I've never seen a ghost.
Have you been ghosted?
I'm one of those people that wouldn't think that I was. You know what I mean? Like, I would think like, oh, they probably lost their phone, or they probably had an emergency, or...
Wait, but has it happened to you where you just like stopped hearing from somebody?
I don't know. I can't remember. Okay. No, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's like you with the cruising. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure.
I still don't know what cruising is.
I guess probably everyone's been ghosted at some extent, some level. Like it could be, yeah. Yeah, she might not just not understand what it is, which I get. She's like, I don't know what the hell that is, but I love the questions. I love the chicken shop date questions that she asks people. It's so funny.
I know. I really wish chicken shop date was longer though. It's always like 8 minutes. I'm like,
wait, really?
it's always so short.
How do
yeah.
they eat chicken in that amount of time? Like that doesn't seem like
I
enough
guess it's
time.
probably the guy. I don't know if
They don't
Jennifer
eat it?
Lawrence is eating that much chicken. She
They
probably
didn't?
I don't know. I feel like, it's almost like the Kardashians when they eat. It's like a little bit. That's just what I'm assuming. Again, just me assuming. But it's also like it is.
I hate that.
I'm like, on one end, it is kind of like a press thing. And like the press things, you really only get like 10 minutes usually, traditionally. But then on like a Call Her Daddy, you get like 45 minutes. So I don't know. You would think chicken shop date, that would go a little longer. But I guess the point is it is like a small little date. I don't know.
I just would think at least 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Like, is that even a podcast? Does she
It's
get
like
sponsors?
a series. I don't know if she gets sponsors.
8 minutes.
It's
An
usually
8-minute video.
short. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
That's
there's
wild.
a lot of like editing in between too. Like, they cut like in between questions. They cut to like the chicken being fried, And I'm like,
So it's only really like 6 minutes of interview.
Yeah.
That is odd. That's so. Was it always that?
I think some are long. Let me see. I think maybe some are longer, but like
I thought the whole point of like mukbangs and stuff and mukbangs and talking about like a 30-minute. Like a 30-minute. We have a guest coming up this Saturday, and it's the first request we have for a mukbang interview.
wow, that's tea.
I know. We got to get their order, but I'm very excited about it. They requested to do a little mukbang.
Yeah, they're all 8 minutes. Even like Alix Consani is 8 minutes.
Damn. Like, is it even worth going for that? Could you imagine you sit down and you like, get into the interview and you're like, that's it? That's what I came here
SZA
for?
was 6 minutes.
What? And they have the frying chicken in that one too?
Yeah.
So it's only a 4-minute interview.
But they probably filmed from like 20 and cut it down to
They
like
should
Yeah.
do that. They
best.
should put the whole 20.
You know how some people have a formula, like they figure that's the number, that's
The
what works
8-minute
for
mark
us.
that
and-
people like. Okay, well.
Yeah, everything is pretty much 8 minutes. I guess 8 minutes is the goal time for them.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Because any video under 8 minutes, you can't monetize.
Oh, I thought it was 10. I thought you had to be 10 minutes.
They lowered it
It's
to
8 minutes.
Yeah.
So they probably were like at the threshold of that.
Wow. I never really watched it. I should watch it. I see
It's
clips.
cute. Yeah. I
like
usually
the girl.
whenever there's someone Amelia's so cute. I always
Yeah.
whenever there's like someone that I mean, like Alix and Consani, I'm like, oh, that's like a good pair.
That's
or
a
like
good one,
the
yeah.
Andrew Garfield one. Cynthia Erivo was really cute on there too.
She sang too.
Yeah, I think so. I remember in the promo photo too, like the way I think Amelia was standing like in front of the table.
Oh,
and
yes.
Cynthia-
She looked really little.
she
Yeah.
looked like 2 feet. Little Cynthia. I like that is so cute to me.
Cynthia does seem tiny though. She
She
seems
does.
very petite. I gotta get into it. I gotta get into it. I don't watch a lot of YouTube, but I see what I see on TikTok. Like
You can
clips
go
and
on
stuff.
Chicken Shop. That makes sense for you. You
8
to
minutes.
eat little chicken tenders with Amelia.
Oh my god!
You
but
have
if
the
you
same management, I think.
really,
I'm pretty sure.
it never got brought up to me. I'd be saying yes to that. But if you can't eat chicken, what's the point? I'd be hungry. I'd be like, oh my god, I want to eat it.
I'm sure Amelia eats, but I'm sure it
probably
depends on. Honestly, yeah, you do like it piping hot.
Oh my god! When I went to Access Hollywood, the first time I met you, it was cold in and out.
Oh yes, for the mukbang or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
we
ooh.
did have it sitting there for a minute before you got
They
there.
should do it because that's what I was talking about the mukbang on coming up this week. I was like, we gotta place the order when the person's here, so that way, like mid interview, it comes in like piping hot.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than like food sitting out. I cannot
The
do it.
one time we did it with the Panda Express.
Oh my, that was literally torturous. I was like, let's just finish this, and we had like 45 minutes left, and our food is just like sitting there. I was like, not anymore. No, we eat as soon as possible, as quick as possible. Oh, Panda sounds good too, but I don't know. That baked potato at Wendy's hits for me. I love that baked potato.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And the nuggets have been really good over there lately.
You get a nugget and salad? Is that what you get?
That's what I got last time.
Yeah.
To channel Shane Dawson.
Oh, really? It is very him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very that. He would do that at like Cheesecake Factory or El Torito. We'd get like nachos, but then he'd get like a salad. And I was like, I love that. Just like a little combo, a little balance, I guess.
Oh, you know who made their YouTube comeback?
No.
One of your faves. Ingrid Nielsen, Miss Glamorazzi.
Where was she? I love it. This is a hot topic.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
did.
anyone talk about it. I
saw
love
it in
it.
People magazine of all places.
Well, people. I had to
True,
mute them.
yes.
Their headlines are.
They are all over the place. Yeah.
I want to say I was in one of their headlines this weekend of me like performing Pride, and all the comments like, why is this a headline? A T, honestly. Maybe, but it wasn't even that. Maybe it was something else like random.
Oh my
and I was
God.
like, this is not a headline, but okay. I had to mute them. Their headlines are sad a lot of times. They have a lot of sad
They
ones.
cover like they just cover everything.
Yeah.
Like they do celebrity stuff, then they do like murders, they do human
Yes.
interest pieces. Like it's kind of
Yeah,
all over
it's a
the
little
place.
sad.
They randomly will do like Reddit things, like because they always get me too. Because they'll be like, woman breaks up with man for never eating vegetables. Then I click it, and then it's like a Reddit post. I'm like, well,
Oh, wait, really?
yes. They write an article on a Reddit post. But I mean, it works. It got me clicking. I guess.
I
But.
love you click on those. I never click on those. I'm like, this is not real.
Well,
If
I'm
it's
looking
real.
for hot topics. I'm like, oh, that's a good conversation. Like, she broke up because he would never eat a vegetable. But then I'm like, oh, it's just like
What was the Reddit story?
am I the asshole for breaking up with a man who would only eat like chicken tenders and never vegetables?
Sounds like my dream, man, honestly. That's so crazy. When people get so annoyed that you don't eat vegetables, I'm like, why do you care? It's like, not your body. You're not cooking for me. Like, everyone gets so mad. I bet she's never eaten a vegetable. Or, oh, there's never any greens. It's like, okay. People are so weird. Okay, people. Well, what's this headline?
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
This headline is Ingrid Nielsen returns to YouTube for first time in 5 years.
What did she say?
To reflect on the anniversary of her coming out video. Her coming out video turned 10 years old.
10 years.
Which is crazy. Yeah, she posted it June 9th, 2015.
Aww.
And she left YouTube for good in 2020. And she just came out to reflect on 10 years since coming out.
Does she look the same? How's she look?
She honestly does look the same.
Same haircut, everything?
Yeah, it's like the short, I guess, lob, because it's not really a bob.
Yeah, it's
but,
kind of like a long brown.
and she's still, it's kind of crazy. Her face looks exactly the same. She has not aged at all.
And what's her story now?
She just says that she still is queer. Don't have to worry
Queer or
about that.
lesbian?
I believe lesbian. Let me make sure.
She's also like, you know what? Maybe I'm queer now.
That's true.
which is
She was a
fine.
man now. Yeah.
Yeah. She does?
No.
What did you say?
I'm kidding.
Oh.
I said it as a joke.
Oh, I was like, that would be actually crazy. There's actually something happening. That's wild.
She says that to this day, she still has people coming up to her to talk about her video coming out. And she says that being attracted to women was something that has always been a part of her. But she was on YouTube before she came out. She didn't feel like her sexuality would have been universally accepted in that environment.
Wow.
And she said that she felt a lot of freedom and gratitude after posting that video, and even though she was really scared and nervous to do it. And she said behind the scenes, a lot of people were telling her not to come out because it would jeopardize her career. Wow. And she said, I'm going to do it anyway. And she was really scared before she did it, but she said that she was getting threats after coming out with people being so upset with her that she's queer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
In 2015, damn.
Yeah. And she said, at the same time, I thought to myself, I have been through so much in my life. I did not grow up with money. I was like, I can figure this out. I've been in hard places before, and if my career disappears and I lose everything, I can figure it out, which work.
Well, didn't she take herself off the internet?
In 2020, yeah.
So 2015, she was just saying that's when she thought her career was over?
Yeah, because I guess I'm assuming it's probably like people behind the scenes, her team or whoever she was with at the time being like, this is probably bad for you to come out.
So weird.
2015, I mean,
I think that was the year everyone came out.
yeah, like Joey, Connor
and
Franta.
yeah.
I guess it is like I'm trying to think lesbians of YouTube at that time. I could only really
Hannah
think
Hart.
of I was gonna say Hannah Hart.
Yeah.
So the only one I can, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. The lesbian icons were scarce back in the day.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I can kind of see. Weirdly, I guess patriarchy, because being a gay man was more accepting then.
It was very yeah, you definitely were going to be trending if you came out as gay, and people were like, yes, we love this so much. It was the Tyler Oakley era where everyone's like, we need a gay best friend like Tyler Oakley.
And even the straight boys had little flower crowns and
that's so true. And they were all collabing
flirting
with
with Tyler. Yeah.
Yeah. You're so right. So Joey, and then Connor, and then
Troye
Tyler,
Sivan.
Shane Dawson.
Yes.
All of them. I'm like, wow. Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, lesbian icons, you're right, were very much scarce back then.
Did she talk about Luke Connard? She did? I want to know. That's what I want to know.
I should have known that would have been your first question.
I want to know about that. Did you date? Were you having sex? What was the appeal? Like, because never gave that vibe. And I was just like, I don't know if this is a real relationship. I wonder if it was a real relationship. I don't think so. It never gave off real.
Yeah, I could see that.
He always had her dressing in like a panda outfit, and she'd always go toasty, and they would do it to each other. And he was like 30, acting like he was like 18, and I was like, what is happening here?
A lot younger, right? She must have been like early 20s.
Yeah, I thought she was like my age, and I think like Luke. What I heard, I don't know how old he is now, but I heard he was like 32 back then.
And she must have been like 22.
Oh, I would
21,
like 19 or 20, maybe 20, 21.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess I should factor. I don't know, but I think she's my age. Like 88 is what I would assume her year.
89.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she's Taylor's age. So she's 36. What's Luke's age?
Do you think that'll even
I don't
come
know.
up?
Yeah,
Luke
I was gonna
Connor.
say,
Does
what?
anyone? Do you guys even know Luke Connor? I mean, he did the Vlogmas song.
I did. What was it?
I vlog every day till Christmas for you. Oh, he's born in 81.
Ooh. Okay, that's 8 years, but 8 years back then. What year are we talking about? This is like 2011. So he's 30. He's like 30. If he was doing 81 and this is 2011, he's 30. She's like 7 years younger, so 23. No, 8 years, so she's 22. Yeah. So we were pretty close, 30 and 22. We were pretty close.
Yeah, it was just weirder, I think, too. And again, in retrospect, because he would very much infantilize her, and like, yeah, it was very much like.
No, that's what I'm saying. She was like in onesies and a panda, and they were doing weird things. Yeah, like I was just like, But no, it was weird. He was hanging out with all like 20-year-olds, and it's like at 30, okay, but also, yeah, I don't know. He gave weird vibes because he was like making songs for everybody, all these young kids like Joey.
I
and
don't know,
stuff
were like sexual essay allegations against him later on. So I guess that does make So it is, all these thoughts are not
the
for
manipulation.
nothing. Yes,
because even that Whitney who came out, like even though whatever you could say about her story, it still was he definitely was like manipulative in the whole situation. And Joey's even younger than Ingrid, so he must have been like 19 hanging out with Luke because they were doing those songs together, The Arena, and Story of My Life.
Yeah. Yes.
And they would do all the weird ones.
How do we forget to ask Joe? How do we forget to ask Joey about Luke Connor? I need him back
just for a whole Luke Connor episode. I have so many questions.
Just Trish investigates Luke Connor.
Like why was he on vacation with all these young kids? Like, granted, they're young adults, but 30. Where is Luke Connor now?
It's an excellent question.
Oh my god, that's the hot topic. Everyone wants to know.
Everyone is dying to know our thoughts on
I
Luke
love that Miss
Connor.
Glamorazzi's back, so she's back for good. She's like,
I think she just came for this little retrospective on the 10 year of her video.
How's her life? What's she
Honestly,
doing?
the last time I guess this is what she was still on the internet. 'Cause last time I was in New York, it was 2019, but she was like the face of a all natural cosmetics thing in New York. Like I would walk down the streets in New York and her face would be like all over the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm assuming
she's
probably
being a
stuff
brand
like that.
deal girly.
Yeah. Well,
Michelle Fong, get her on your podcast.
No, how about just Trish, Ingrid?
I wonder, it's always hard to know if people would be interested or not. Probably not. I mean, not to be like whatever, but probably no one. I never heard anyone talk about this comeback. Which I mean, I love her, but I'm saying, do people, I guess, picks it up?
Yes. I get for millennials, I feel like everyone has to. If you were on YouTube and are currently a millennial, I feel like you got it because I mean she is the originator of Vlogmas. Like that is so iconic.
That is so true.
To be the originator of Vlogmas that people still do to this day.
Yeah. Do they? Just you and Ms. Remy Ashton, I think.
And Alicia Marie.
Exactly, you three. I was like, I don't know if people, even us, we gave up a few years ago on Vlogmas. I'm like, I don't think this is happening for anyone right now. Because no one's watching vlogs unless you're Ms. Remy Ashton.
No,
then
Vanilla
they're watching.
Mace, her whole thing is vlogs.
Who?
Vanilla Mace. That's her.
Oh, she vlogs on YouTube? Oh, I thought she was like a streamer because I always see her TikTok.
She's a streamer and vlogger.
Oh.
Vlogs are back. I mean, Corey King, vlogging queen.
Exception, because royalty.
Vlogs are making a comeback, baby. I gotta get back.
I was like, where is your Broadway vlog?
That one I realized is gonna come January 2026, but yes, but
a year later, a year looking back.
Yeah. Like me and Ingrid.
Well, yeah, like let's look back at this year vlog that I never posted.
But I do gotta finish my the one from your music video and birthday.
Oh my gosh.
And my LABUBU unboxing.
When's
At
it
some
coming?
point. Ben Verde said he could be my editor. I might just have to employ Ben Verde. Yeah, because I always tell myself I'm gonna do it, but then I get so tired from like editing other stuff like Patreon or TikToks, and then I'm like, I don't really care about editing my own stuff.
That's true.
So.
You do edit like full time, double full time.
So by the time it comes to my stuff, I'm like, oh, who cares? But
that's why having the outside source house like Jimmy or something.
Yeah. So maybe Ben will.
Does he edit videos? I've never seen his edits. I love that.
He also does vlogs and stuff on his channel.
Okay. Ben Verde killing it. I love seeing him. He just like, he showed up to my last show. I was so surprised. I was like, oh my God.
I didn't even know this. Darian told me that Ben reached out to Darian to see like what LABUBU I needed before getting it. I was like, that is so sweet.
Oh my God,
they were in
so he knew.
cahoots secretly. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know where the rainbow teeth one came from. And he's like, this is the one. I was like, oh my God, that's so exciting. Like, I don't know. I don't know how the LABUBU system works, but I love that. I know that was fun. That was exciting. That was a good one.
It's so sweet.
Oh, we love Ben.
Shout out Ben Verde.
Hope you get that part you auditioned for. I love that he's auditioning. I need to start auditioning more. I want to audition tomorrow. We got to set my blue backdrop up for.
Weren't you doing your little reads before for? You said you had to do a read.
I did do a read.
A self-tape or whatever.
A self-tape, yes. I have another self-tape tomorrow. I did do a self-tape. I don't think it's out yet. If it comes out, I'll let people know what it is.
Tangled. The live action Tangled. Like Joe.
Oh my God, me doing Rapunzel.
I would love for it to leak. I need one of your self-tapes to leak.
I'll leak my own. I have a self-tape of something I booked, and then I have a self-tape of something that I definitely knew I wasn't going to book, and my makeup was bad that day. Everything was bad that day. But tomorrow I'm getting glam because this is a big self-tape tomorrow for a big thing.
God.
So we got to get the... Oh, we never got the blue fabric, did we? Damn it, everyone has blue fabrics, huh?
I have one for a maternity shoot. It's like a blue.
That's not the blue fabric. Do you see the self-tapes when people do the blue behind them? Why do they do blue and not green?
We can do blue screen or green screen.
Yeah.
So
but
you can key out the blue.
I've only seen blue. I've never seen green.
Maybe they just decided that's the standard.
Everyone does the blue. God, I meant to order one.
Movies do blue.
But I have one. I just need to look in the garage. I have one blue.
Gotta do mine tomorrow. It's a big one tomorrow. My biggest one yet. And I'm like, oh.
Ma too.
Get
your bob out, girl. I need you to have a bob next week, the mushroom bob, or I'm going to lose it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, remind me of that too. Okay, I'll do that after this. I do want to get a ma
jorts, combine them. Jorts with the ma.
Oh, that would look so slay. What is my top? What do I have for the upper half?
What does Ma wear, actually?
She has like a muumuu, like a floral thing. Which is probably something I have from Fashion Nova.
Oh, yeah, and it's pink.
Is it? Let me see, Mom.
It's like a pink floral. It almost looks like scrubs or something.
I probably do have it.
I mean, you can kind of only see the top of it, but it almost looks like a muumuu or pink floral scrubs.
She eats, though. That weirdly does look like me. That is so weird. Transforming into Mom. I like her little smile, her little smirk. I love it.
I need the Ma.
I need her on. I need Ma on the podcast.
I'm telling you, it starts with Meghan, and then Ma will come after. Why is it?
What?
It just got me because as I was looking that up, it said Melissa McCarthy is game for a Ma sequel to work with Octavia.
No.
You cannot let Melissa.
You lost the weight. You don't get these roles anymore. It's my turn. Not her still coming for it. It's like with Jacob Elordi going for the gay roles. It's like, no. Not happening anymore in 2025. That's crazy. Why? No.
We can't let Melissa McCarthy get it.
No, I will. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
I'm losing all the roles to Melissa McCarthy and I hate it. Oh my God.
The self-tape is you and Melissa McCarthy.
Yes. Oh my God. It better not be. Damn. What?
Just the thought of this, the casting director has like the two headshots on the board. It's like Melissa McCarthy, Trisha Paytas, and like they're all sitting there like,
which one? Yes. And all the Gen Z gays are like, well, they love Melissa McCarthy too, but I feel like they're on my side. But then the one old
executive,
that's like, oh, Melissa McCarthy. Because even Ursula, I was like, how did Lizzo not get it? You know what I mean? Like, how did... and I love Melissa McCarthy, no shade, but she was getting everything. She's like the Padre Pascal back in the day, getting every role for curvy girls. Yeah, I was like, hate it so much. Hate it. No hate to Melissa McCarthy, but that's crazy. She was like trying to gun for a role in Ma. No!
After you claimed it.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Who else reminded me of you, though, was the Meghan Markle video when she was... she released a video of her twerking in the hospital when she was about to give birth. It really gave me Trisha energy, and now I was like, I can really see you on Love Meghan after that.
I would love to. Meghan, okay.
Here we go.
Everyone was coming for her. They thought it looked fake. Some people try to be like, she had, you know, the little like cords, the little like heart rate monitors on her belly. It was crazy. The video itself, not just the belly. Do you know where she gave birth?
I actually
Here in
don't
the UK.
know.
Did you see this video? Oh my god! Like she
And
was
maybe
giving birth.
it might have been the UK
I didn't
because it was
think
the
it was
first
real.
one. It was Princess Lilibet, right? Yeah, Lilibet's 4th birthday. I think they were still in the UK at that time.
Okay, so and then Prince Harry is like going like around the front, like dancing. It was just an odd.
That was real? I thought it was fake or something.
No, it was real. And then
Wait, I
people
gotta
were saying
see
they
again.
thought her belly was fake because it was like this weird like crunchiness to it, like it didn't look like a belly. I don't know. I don't want to get on the Meghan Markle hate train. I
No,
just-
Archie was first. Maybe
Oh, so it was-
she might have been here. Yeah, she might have been in the US.
It's just like so. Also, I always wonder when people have time to do this. Like I keep telling Moses, I'm like, this time when we're in the hospital, we need to get this footage of us because we never have time to do cute videos ever. Like no matter what, even if it's a scheduled C-section, we push. Like there's never time. So I'm always like, when do people have time to do this?
This is the one where they're dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does look like an odd shape. What is he doing?
Yeah, I know. The whole thing is odd, and I'm just like, when do they have time to do all this? We need to start doing
What?
these.
How? Maybe she has something around her belly.
That's what they're
that-
saying. They're like saying maybe it's a heart rate monitor or something.
Oh, right, because they do have the belt with those things.
But it's
in.
still, it's yeah.
But then we didn't dance with it. But anyway.
I mean, it's like cute because it's like, oh my god, they're just like us kind of thing. But
Yeah.
also,
But we never did that. So
we need to. I keep telling you every time we're in the hospital now. It's like,
yeah, but every time that we've never seen anyone do this. It's
or when they videotape the guy helping the girl out of the bed and like showering her. I'm like, we need to start doing that because
You
it's
need
like,
to do the little TikTok dance like the Mormon wives.
What do they
Where it's
do?
the Mormon wives and like the NICU and it's
oh my god,
You have to do that while pregnant though.
That
like
was
I'm about to
crazy.
give birth, and it's like you and doing the Addison.
Yeah.
Fame is a goddess. Oh, me.
oh, she's trying to
That
induce.
was crazy.
Yeah, she was trying to like induce.
Oh. So what does that mean? I don't understand. How are they at the hospital? I guess I don't get childbirth.
She said 4 years ago today, it was the baby mama dance song is playing in the background.
Oh,
And it was
okay.
like a throwback to when she was giving birth to Princess Lilibet 4 years ago. And she said that it was because the baby was past the due date and she was trying to like induce.
So they went to the hospital. They weren't like in labor, so they're just like in the hospital
Yeah, I suppose so.
trying to get it out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we never had that experience. Well, even when we have like a scheduled C-section, it's like paperwork and people coming in. We never get a minute. I think we got like 1 second to film last time, and I was like, I never got like a minute to film my last like pregnant moment. You know, we have to do it this time, or you're like helping me out or something like that. I love moments like that. Like get you a man who'll do this for you after labor, and it's like, God, we never get that like in my diaper and stuff.
I guess I have to film that because
You have to set it up
You're, like-
because you have to be in it. That's the thing. You have to like go set it on a shelf. Then you have to like come back and be in the video with me. I always think it's so funny. I mean, granted, I love this idea. I want to do it too. But it's so funny when people film like candid moments in the hospital after giving birth, and it's like their husband like helping them up. I'm like, someone had to set it up in that like little corner right there and
I
push
mean, it's very
record.
much as a morning routine videos and all that.
Yes, which is like morning routine's okay. You're giving birth and you're like, let's set these up, which I get it. Like you
At
want
least
that
it's
memory.
better than the Logan Paul, the Lunchley's in the background.
Oh
He
my
really said
god,
that.
worse.
that was crazy. But honestly, if Pepsi gave me $1 million, I'd be putting Pepsi there. I would do it too.
I'm gonna
You know,
do it. I'm gonna be wearing orange
the
hat.
Just merch, the Just Trish. I'm surprised you didn't have like a little sad boy hoodie. You used to wear that all the time back in the like hospital. Yeah, I'm not above it, but I just think it's weird. I think more when a guy does it, like if Moses is like promoting his product in the back
Yeah.
or something.
And
He has
also,
a
I mean,
brand
she
deal.
posted this 4 years later. It's not like, she was posting it before she gave birth or
It's
something.
cute.
you know?
It's cute, but I can't get on. I don't know. I think it's cute, but I think it's also cringy. But
I
use
think
them.
it's so you coded. I can't wait for your famous gun dance.
Okay,
before-
we'll do it.
It was
Bring some-
cute, casual. A lot of the comments said like, Diana, like his mom would have been dancing there with them.
Oh, okay, okay,
So
so
they
it's-
see it as
okay.
something like, because usually the royals are like so proper. So this
Right,
is playful.
right. Especially Harry. It's so fun to see that. Okay, we'll do it. Just
Yeah,
expected
because
that we would do it.
and to that point too, because some people in like the UK outlets, these were some of the comments. It was so crass. I thought it was a spoof. Grinding like a stripper.
What? Oh my God. Okay.
Sharing this for clicks. Sharing this with the world, poor judgment, just for clicks. She's so desperate.
Wait,
This
what?
woman has no shame.
Okay, I changed my mind
It's easy to see that
completely.
she's not a royal, as no royal person would behave in such a vulgar, low-class way. It is simply disgusting.
I mean, she literally was doing nothing.
I
She literally was just
know.
like dancing with her belly.
It's so crazy.
Oh, it makes me change my mind. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, yes, I'm changing my
See,
mind
that's
again.
the problem. The hate train, especially in the
Yes.
UK, it's a lot more. It's like the hate over there is like specifically a lot more racist over there too.
Oh,
So
yeah. What? That's
Yes.
crazy. The comments are crazy. I thought they'd be like, this is cringe, like whatever.
Yeah.
I like it now. You're right. I do like it. And you know what? I would do the same thing. I always just like, when do they have time? Like, who's setting this up? But F it, I like it. And also to all the people being like, oh, is that belly real? Who cares? You know, like the Beyonce too. I hate when people like, so I take everything back that I just said. Okay. Because, like, who are we to judge? I hate when people are like, they're faking pregnancy. They're faking this. Who does this while pregnant? Who does this while after? Why just came off a 40-city tour 9 months pregnant? Okay, like, you can do anything pregnant. Bellies come in all shapes and sizes. She probably had heart rate monitors around there. She probably had a lot of things. Beyonce, too, when she would, like, sit down, it would, like, crease. I was like, people are just so, who cares? Like, who cares? Oh, she was never pregnant. She was never, that's, oh, my God. Well, they had babies, so however they got here, it's fine. Like, people need to just chill. Oh, God, they're so, and those comments are so, they sound like British people just being like, this is so crass. What does that even mean?
I know, because I mean they say it's twerking, but I mean it's not.
No,
it's just
what?
kind of like moving her body.
In a big moo like, I think it's
No, but
fine.
also the movements were specifically to induce.
Yes.
Like all the movements, she was getting kind of low and like it's usually you sit on a ball and you do those movements. So all the movements she was doing, that's why I was like, is she trying to induce? I was like, because it makes sense.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And they're like, I mean, I'm just happy to see a couples. They're just playful, playing, happy together.
Yeah, they do seem happy. It's so funny. Oh, God, it is easy to jump on the hate train because some of the stuff like the interviews can be like cringy and stuff like that. But you know, people even like being like, oh, her calling H is so cringy. But it's like, I don't know. She's like, yeah, sometimes, you know, I'll get up and make breakfast and H is in the other room. And they're like, this is cringy. But I'm like, well, they seem to like each other. They seem to be like in
It's very
love.
common with famous people. I know a lot of famous people. They'll just say the first letter.
Yes, my tour manager called me T and he called Gerard G all the time. So that is
Oh.
true. You're
It is
right.
a common thing.
That's
like
what they call Taylor's team calls Taylor T.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I never knew that. On tour, people were calling me T.
So
Okay,
again, so
T's
there's
coming.
things that people don't know. Like it just that's
Oh.
how the world they live in, and that's how people talk.
I like that. I'm part of that world now. So she calls him H. I like that. Okay, so yeah, y'all just don't know. Y'all wish you were in that world. You wish you were a royal knowing this. We are the inner circle that knows. We know how these things work. Yeah. God, people. And like you said, and then if they like aren't together or they're, then there's speculation, oh, why aren't they together? Oh, they're breaking. It's like people just, they just don't want anyone happy. They don't want anyone apart. Then they come for you. It's just... crazy. Leave Meghan alone. Okay, I want to be on Love Meghan. We have to get another recipe from that show because that was so good.
Yeah,
that
we honestly
pasta.
should. We have to make that again too. That pasta really was. I was thinking about that pasta the other day. That
It
was
so
good.
good.
Mhm.
Moses did admit to me he added a little extra cheese to it because I was
Yeah.
like, that was very tasty. Did he tell you that?
Yeah, I
Did you
think
know?
he told us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I better put some more cheese because like, that was very tasty.
It was good, but it did taste nice and fresh. Like it
Oh
was
my
a
Yeah,
God.
it's a good.
I need that
summer
pasta again
pasta.
too. We should make it. Ugh, always hungry. I didn't eat again today. Oh my God. Just literally just a lemon loaf this morning. That's it. Just one little lemon loaf. That's it. Just. But usually I have like a Taco Bell. I usually have something before, but I really have been having no time. Just that. After we finished last time, we had Cheesecake Factory and ordered double entrees.
so
Ooh, we could get that. I had
Cheesecake
the
Factory does sound good.
chicken crispers and orange chicken. I had the double duty.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean we can. We have time. Do you have
Yeah.
time today? What's your schedule like?
I do have time today, yeah.
I know sometimes you're busy. Yeah. But whatever your schedule's like. Schedule permitting, we should order it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Stephanie Soo. Our friend.
I love Stephanie
I know,
Soo.
me
What's
too.
happening with her? I love her.
Well, she talked about on Rotten Mango and on her TikTok how there were moments when she was in the Diddy trial where Diddy like looked over and like mouthed to her, "I know you," and
To Stephanie Soo?
to Stephanie Soo, yeah, and it happened on 2 different occasions, 2 different days, and she said, and this was said by Stephanie. She said her researcher, who obviously helps produce Rotten Mango, was next to her. Also had that in her notes too. And another like separate reporter came up to her after and was like, "Are you gonna put that in the podcast?" Because it was so like ominous. Yeah, and he did it 2 different days, according to Stephanie.
Eee.
Yeah, which is so.
How does he?
Scary.
What does that mean? Yeah, did she talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, she said that he like looked over and mouthed.
Oh, she said it. She's like saying this. Okay.
Yes, yeah, she's and part of her reporting. And
was she scared? Was she shook?
She, I think, nerved to, and then also there was another element where she said that like in the midst of this trial, like she's been having a lot of people that aren't typically what like look like, you know, Rotten Mango fans or like listeners like come up to her, and a lot of people have come up to her like making. Like trying to make small talk, but they go, "Oh, so where are you staying?" Like a lot of people have been asking what hotel she's at.
Is she telling them?
No, she's her producer or researcher is helping her like get out of these situations. But then there was another instance where someone came to like give her a hug, but then she got pulled. They pulled Stephanie out, and they were like, that person was trying to put like his hand in your bag. So almost like could it have been a tracker or something? You know, she's had a lot of like weird situations in New York. She said a lot of people are asking like, oh, so like, do you go home in between like court dates? Are you staying in the city? Do you take the subway? Are you taking the train? Like asking a lot of invasive questions.
How is she still there? I'd be like out. I'd be like, I'm going out. Like what? She does true crime for a living. Like this should be 20 red flags.
And there was another thing too, obviously, like we talked about in the beginning before the trial started officially, like during jury selection and stuff, that she like noted that he like looked like did he look like a koala, describing like the fluffiness of his hair and scruff.
I saw a picture.
And so there was a news article, an official news article, that Diddy made a request to the sketch artist in court saying like, can you make me not look so much like a koala?
So how's he listening? Isn't he
I'm sure like his team, I'm assuming his team or like he talks to his kids or whatever, and people around, or maybe his like legal counsel, whatever, is, you know, they, as part of what they're doing, I'm sure they see like the media and the coverage around it and like are giving him like the highlights, whatever. And it honestly, when I was thinking about it, well, to Stephanie's credit too, outside of this, there was another thing where the judge threatened to throw him out of court because of his reactions with the jury, his interactions with the jury. Like he keeps doing this thing where like there'll be someone coming to take the stand and he'll like be very expressive. Like he'll shake his head or he'll nod his head or he'll like mouth stuff. And he's just been being very expressive, like with the eye contact to like the press, to the jury. So it's so much so that the judge is threatening to remove him from the courtroom.
Why is he doing it? To intimidate or what?
I guess so, yeah.
He's doing something because his nods, they said, it's not like a normal nod where you like nod to, like he does a very specific and people are trying to figure out what is he trying to do.
Oh my gosh.
So even like without like, so I think hearing that, and this is the judge is saying that, and then with Stephanie's like coverage too and her saying that, I'm like, this totally makes sense with everything that's like been going on. And as far as like the media, yeah, there are like, you know, I guess like famous reporters that are covering the court case, but like we said at the beginning, like she's like the only like influencer, like where her whole brand is her. It's not like she's reporting for CBS News or CNN or something. So
but
the fact that it's
with
all,
her.
Yeah, I think she has 2 like researcher or, you know, people who help her with the podcast producers that are also there taking notes and stuff. But yeah, everyone's like very concerned, like, girl, be safe, get security.
Security for sure, especially like.
And he could be listening because if you're in prison, you know, you can pay money and get a cell phone.
True.
So like all the reporters, they write maybe articles, but he could actually sit there all night and listen to
Rotten Mango
podcasts and people reporting.
But she's just like reporting. She's not like against Diddy or anything.
I mean, she's just like reporting.
Yeah, she's not like saying like bring him down.
True.
No, but by reporting, you're against him because just the clear nature of reporting, because the whole case is bringing out everything that bad. Yeah, but
saying like, oh, like describing him as a koala isn't like innocent.
I don't think
you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
Well, he said he wanted to look less like a koala. You know what I mean? So it's like.
So it just means that he does know what she's talking. Like he knows what she's saying. So it means either he's listening or people giving him notes.
So what does she say she's doing about it? Is she saying anything?
She said that she changes her hotels like all the time. Like she will always, she won't stay at the same place for too long.
Oh my gosh.
She doesn't say, I feel like she must at some point get like security or something. I mean, I guess realistically she is so like front facing. She is so famous that like it's not like anything could really happen to her without the whole world knowing. I guess like to find some kind of security.
Yeah.
Like the security
that's
in
been
there.
the case with many people that were around Diddy, that something did happen to them. They were famous. They got pneumonia.
True.
Oh my gosh.
I guess, I mean, he is like, so like all eyes are on him at this point in like, at least. But yeah.
At least she's like letting people know. So it's like, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, just so y'all know.
Yes.
I mean, it's probably like fine, but
Still,
it's always good to
or
alert
even
people.
like if he has like, I mean, there are people who think he's innocent. So that's also a thing too. Like going out. Yeah.
And how long is it? It's still going on.
Yeah.
And she's there every day.
Yeah.
And is she doing like a podcast every day after?
Yeah. Anytime that she does her like TikTok analysis and then she does like a Rotten Mango. I wonder how many episodes she's done so far. I should check.
Like mentally too. I mean, aren't you just like, this is a lot.
I know.
Like I have to scroll past it because I'm just like, even for me to like listen to everything, like this is so much.
Oh no, yeah, she's just doing Diddy right now. I mean, that makes sense. It's not like she has time to do anything
she's
else.
in there all day.
Yeah.
But not getting paid to be in there, right?
No, like
her content makes money. But
her
like,
content makes money. Yeah. I don't think she's in like being paid to cover it.
I don't know. I don't know how she does it.
She's done 8, 9, 10 videos.
And posting on YouTube?
Yeah. 10 videos over the month.
Under Rotten Mango or Stephanie Soo?
Rotten Mango.
Okay, so it's like her podcast.
Yeah.
They do well?
Yeah. Millions, yeah.
Wow.
2 million, 7 million, 3 million.
Ooh. So yeah, he definitely knows who she is. Oh my God. Yeah, and then when you have that many eyes on you too, it's just like, oh yeah, like you said, are you a fan? Are you not? Are you like watching me for other reasons?
It's very different to talk about, true crime when the crime already happened and everyone is diseased, and this is like as it's happening. The people are the perpetrator. Like
you don't know the outcome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because there's the other case, the Idaho 4 case, where like 4 college kids were murdered, and then the guy that they arrested, that they innocent until proven guilty, but he's the main suspect. They like went through his search history and he was watching all the true crime YouTubers videos on the murders, which is like so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So he's just like.
He was watching these creators covering the murder before he was like arrested. So.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's. So
ominous.
Scary.
True crime is very.
True crime is crazy.
Hard to cover.
Then when you become, not that you become, but you're like involved all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Because it's one thing, like you said, to report on it, but then now you're part of it. Where like now the person in the courtroom is like eyeing you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, just like reporting on this. I didn't want to be like involved.
And then now that these people, the creators' videos will be used like, in the court case as like, oh look, he watched this video from this YouTuber on this. Yeah. It is a weird category.
That true crime is scary.
It is.
Right, like I said, and happening in real time. That guy now got arrested, and I was watching the videos about what happened. It's like, give it a good couple decades before you report on it, maybe,
Yeah.
Like, it's scary.
Yeah. I don't envy true crime. Yeah, true crime is always, it's hard. Like, I get the fascination. I used to watch a lot of it too. Like, I get the fascination with it because it is like a weird human, like, it's so like removed from normal human psyche that is so interesting, but it is scary.
Yeah, especially when it comes to like,
present cases. Yeah.
Yes, very much so. That's why I was like into the Justin and Blake stuff, because I'm like, this is relatively light.
As far as no murders,
Yes.
In comparison, yeah.
I mean, serious issues.
Serious,
of course,
but not deadly. Yeah.
All right. Well, stay safe out there. Yes. Oh my God.
I'm worried for her.
I know. She remember a few years ago too, Nikocado, she had like was scared of. You remember?
I forgot about that, yeah.
She did a whole like someone else had like come into her house, I remember.
I remember she had something with security camera footage or something, right?
With Nikocado.
Yeah.
And then before that too, there was another like guy inspecting the refrigerator or something like that. and she went up to go get
I
her
remember
weapon.
that.
Remember that? Did we watch it together? Yeah, it was like crazy.
I didn't
That was like during
know.
2020, and it was like a guy that was like working on the thing, and she was, I think
Like
she was home by herself.
Yeah, he was either a scammer or something was odd, and she was just trying to get him out at that point. 'cause he was
And I
like-
think
She was
her-
just a mukbanger at that, like not even true crime at that point.
She
right?
did mukbang true crime.
Oh, okay.
That's always what I knew her for. I don't know if
Oh.
she did a mukbang, but then I guess now she just did true crime. But I remember I would watch her and she would do it. But yeah, at that time too, someone came into her house and she's like, told her boyfriend, like, had a signal for him to go get like the weapon upstairs or something.
So scary.
Girl, stay safe. I mean, it is. It's, you know, yeah, that's wild. Especially this. Oh my God. I think if Diddy's like, I know you'd be like,
Bye.
Yeah.
You'll never see me again.
yeah, it's scary. It's a scary thing. Well, at least she made people aware of it, which is also a good
Yeah.
thing. Let people know what's up. But how do we end there? I don't know. Yikes. We love you, though. I love Stephanie Soo. I can't watch the coverage. It's too much.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll go in, not in there, not in the court case, but maybe you could go
I
boots
do
on the
have
ground.
jury duty soon. I mean, tying back all the way to January, I keep putting it off, but I don't even think I can go. I'm supposed to go end of June, beginning of July. I can't even do that, so I got to postpone it again.
Oh,
But
you
I
can
would
do
wanna-
that?
Yeah, you can request to get it postponed.
But does that mean you have to go again? You can't just cancel?
You can get an excuse or something? I don't really know how, but I just keep postponing.
Well, let us know how that goes. Keep us updated.
Hopefully, it is just a regular little case.
Yeah.
Nothing like this.
You can never know, though. You never know what it's going to be. I just wish everyone safety out there. Stay safe, stay diligent, stay alert. And we love you. I'm so hungry. My wig is so tight. But we'll order Cheesecake Factory after this. All right. We love you guys. Just Trish hats available at justtrish.com with your mugs. Patreon.com/justtrish. Get your bonus videos today. airsoftrish.com, streaming June 25th at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then Oscar Gracie will be at the Try Guys telethon for
Creators for Peace.
Creators for Peace. Oh, is that what it's called? I love the name. I didn't know that. Creators for Peace. Check it out at the Try Guys, right? That's where you
I
used to
guess
go?
so, yeah.
Follow Oscar everywhere. He'll let you know where to go. Oscar Gracie. Follow Moses. No longer doing Tin Fish reviews.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you are? Oh,
Yeah.
And
I didn't
LABUBU
know.
It was actually reported on the news that this is going to be the Tin Fish summer. No more Brad summer.
no one said that.
What?
No.
There's a Tin Fish
Is it?
LABUBU
Okay.
coming out. I forgot to
Tin
say
Fish
that.
LABUBU?
I saw that one too. No, literally, it was on
Really?
the news. Tin Fish summer. All of New York.
You
is
started
Tin
the trend,
Fish.
babe.
Well, I think Tin Fish reviews started, but
Okay, you escalated it. Okay, I'm proud of you. Sorry, I take that back. Why was I so snappy? I'm sorry. I'm hungry. That's what it is. Oh my God, when I'm hungry, yesterday I was hungry too. Yesterday we were at
man.
In-N-Out and Moses didn't order anything, and I was like, what the hell? Why are we sitting in line for 30 minutes for one order? He was hungry, didn't order anything. I was so annoyed. And then I knew our eating
no, but
schedules
we
would
were
be off that whole
rushing to a
day.
meeting, so we were like, we said 10 minutes late, so then there's no time to eat. So I was like, because I was gonna drive,
So you
rush
couldn't
there.
eat.
But
Yeah.
I had time to eat. It's a burger.
Because you're in the passenger seat.
We could have pulled over for 3 minutes for you to eat a burger.
No. I'd rather not. Like, then I don't enjoy it. Then I'd rather not.
Oh my God, it was so annoying. And then we were off on our eating schedule, so then I wanted dinner, but then he ate at 3, and so we weren't
No,
getting
but
a good
that's
dinner.
She always does that. She assumes I eat the way she does.
Oh my God.
I can have lunch at 3, 4, and then have dinner at 6, 7. You know what I mean? Like, I need my
It was
meals.
so annoying, but it wasn't like a good one. I was like, oh, let's just get pizza. And I was like, oh, I wanted like a good meal because I was hungry.
Wait, she said something.
And I was so hangry. Oh my God, yesterday I was so hangry. And then once I ate, I felt so much better. So we need to order that food so I don't get hangry again. Love you guys so much. Go watch the extended podcast, and we'll see you next time. Bye.